Hello.
Howdy. We got our
No,
first snow of the year, essentially, well, more or less, at least snow that actually stuck. That's fun.
nice.
Didn't quite get to do all the winter prep I was hoping to do before. I was like, oh, I need to put in the stakes on the side of my driveway so I don't drive off into my neighbor's yard. Hopefully the ground's not too frozen, because that's happened. I need to put those in today. So we'll see if I can
Yeah.
put those in.
Well, there's always stuff you can try if the ground's frozen.
Yeah.
Just get a comically large hammer. They sell them at many of the hardware stores.
I, yeah, the stakes are like those, like whatever, carbon fibery or like the orange plasticky ones.
Oh,
I don't think they would handle that. They are just for visibility, so I do not, once the snow, I do not fall off the edge. So yeah,
yeah.
I don't think they could
But you
handle
definitely
the
would
hammer.
shatter those.
Yeah, so I guess worst case scenario, I set my electric kettle and just boil water and melt the ground.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Hello, hello, goodbye. How are you doing?
Alas, you got me for 2 games in a row today. It's gonna be
Yeah.
awesome.
I'm not two in a row. I have a game in between them.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah. Wait, does it start at 6? The second one, or the second one for
Um,
me, I should say.
it starts
Uh,
at 6 my time. What time zone are you in?
Eastern. Oh, wait, are you? I'll have to look at it again. I think
What,
I think I thought that it started like right after this one ended, but I need to look at the time again.
yeah, there's about 4 hours in between. Well, actually, this one ends, and then about 5 hours later, the next one that you're in starts.
Okay.
So you got some
That's
time in between there to do things.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. I was down. I was ready to do it. I was like, you know what? I signed up for this. This is epic. I'm actually very excited for it. For that other one as well.
Yeah, I've
I've
run
got
a
a
lot
very
of session
different.
zeros these past few weeks.
Yeah, I bet. Oh shoot, I didn't even think. Well, I did, but I didn't. I didn't do that with you for that one. I hope that's going to be okay.
You didn't do what?
I didn't do a session zero with you. For the next campaign.
Oh no, that's different. That's the player onboarding. That's me getting to know you as a player.
Oh,
The
okay.
session zero is the one where we have everyone
Uh,
there.
oh, okay. All right. No, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
So I onboarded like 5 players this week.
Nice.
Let's see. Wait, actually, let me count. There's Holly, Justin's wife. There's the other two in that campaign. Then there's another two that I picked up on different ones. There's one that I picked up on here is like 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of new friends.
Jeez. Hello, Manny Green, and Ray.
Howdy, howdy.
Are we gonna have everybody today?
Not
Maybe
Wilfred. Not
Wilfred's not
Wilfred.
here. Yeah, Wilfred's off at Father's Day.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to remember the other one. Um,
I think that's one I've not met.
let's see.
Yeah, do we have Frank?
That's our bard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Paige, that's Ray, and
Yeah.
there's Audrey, which is I can't remember. Uh,
You mean you
I have to
can't keep
check my
track of every
notes.
single player in every single game?
I have more than 40 players
I
now.
feel insulted.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Wait, who did Elias forget?
No, that's Frank.
Oh, okay, Frank. That's right. Yeah, I need to meet Frank.
Frank's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I have a special I don't know. I don't know what the word is. Like bond, I guess, with this group. Because y'all are like kind of like campaign, party. So yeah, Kaz and the Ragtags.
Heck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Tiniest cringe every time that name is said.
It's a great name.
It is a great
You
name.
couldn't have suggested it if you didn't mean it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like
So
each of the
you guys
characters that got going are such different vibes.
Yeah, everyone's a pretty unique person here. Also, we're gonna go over some politics. Gotta update the map.
Oh god, I really thought you were talking about American politics, and I was horrified.
I thought you meant
Hey guys, welcome to your
it,
escapist fantasy where I talk about the real world.
Exactly. I was not happy.
No, in-game politics.
Okay, cool.
yeah. Well, when you
So
said that, I
It's
thought you
too
meant
early in the morning for that.
I leveled
You meant-
Kaz up, so Kaz is now level 8 when you get a
So-
chance to transfer that over.
oh, Cass, what feat did you pick?
I didn't pick a feat because you can only pick a feat every 4 levels of a character, and because I'm multi-classing, I've got
Oh.
so yeah, Kaz got another level in wizard, so I can do 3rd level spells finally. Woo!
Actually, that is pretty
Nice.
cool.
All right.
Does that also give you access to Fireball?
It did, but I didn't pick it.
Okay, we probably don't need 2 people casting Fireball.
Yeah, that was my thought. I was so tempted, and then I was like, wait, no, Manny is always doing fireballs. I don't need that. I can just breathe fire. That's fine for me.
True, you can.
I can't remember what I picked, actually. Let me double check. I did it nearly a week ago.
Yeah, who can really remember?
Oh, I picked up Haste.
Nice.
What is it?
Ooh,
What does it do?
makes
So
sense.
Haste is an amazing spell. It increases your AC by 2. Ignore Tumble Dryer beeping in the background. It also gives you an extra action every single go, and it doubles your movement speed. So you can
Hell
essentially do twice as much each turn. However, the
Nice.
drawbacks when you lose haste,
That's
you essentially lose a turn for when you lose haste. So like it's incredible when you have it, but it's got like a massive kickback when you then lose it. So
Okay.
but yeah,
It's like cocaine.
fast forward.
Basically.
Yeah.
I
I've also
heard from
got Funky
Frank.
Cannonball.
Frank had something come up, so they won't be here today.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see them next week.
One of these weeks, we'll get everyone.
Yes.
No, it's statistically improbable at this point. The more players you have, the more likely you are to have at least one missing.
Yeah.
There's a mathematical formula for it. Once you get around to 8 players, you're never going to have a full table.
I want
That's
to know
just
what
me saying.
nerd made that formula. Because I know
Uh,
someone actually wrote a formula out for it.
I think it was Hank Green.
Sounds about right.
So we won't have Wilfred and we won't have Frank. Wait, is Frank the player character or the the player or the character?
The
Audrey is the
character.
player. Frank is the character.
Okay, gotcha.
I won't lie, unless your real name is like in your little name tag. I probably
Yeah.
don't know it.
Well, I did that with a different campaign. Like I have my actual name as the character's name also, so that actually works for that one.
So
Truly,
politics.
also, this is sorry.
You've
Droidic
adopted
took over
socialism and
Falkirk.
everyone's happy.
Well, Droidic took over Falkirk, so that region's stable now. They're receiving aid for all the chaos that happened. The contracts are gone; they're free citizens now. But the ones without any magical powers are kind of fucked. A new nation was founded by the anarchists of Mara called Felthane. It's a democracy, and
Ooh,
they
dare.
did this in negotiation with Droidic to get some land from Abhane and Calendar as well, which you guys didn't really see, but Manny's hagmother helped overturn Calendar.
Heck yeah. I still have to write my mother a letter giving her an update on my mission.
Falkirk is fallen.
So
Let-
the hag mother of Annie
Yeah.
has that kind of sway or power.
Yeah,
Okay. So then, does that make Manny like some kind of politically relevant power player also, or no?
Well, there's
Super
one stuff
powerful
we
pawn.
discussed when we had a session check-in. So, because Manny is a firstborn child promised to the Hague, and in that we discussed
Yeah.
maybe Manny was promised to someone for like as a tool to be used for the anarchist group, and so
Ah,
yeah,
That's dedication to the cause.
like yes, I
Don't
would
you
give you
just
a
love it when
child.
parents sell you into deals that you then have no say in at all, and then you're just stuck with the consequences, and then have to deal with that. And
Mhm.
yeah, my favorite character that I've played ever was a warlock who didn't choose their warlock packs, but got sold into warlock packs by their asshole father.
whoa.
Yeah, and it was such a
Brutal.
cool storyline where I was then basically taking the power back by like going to see all these warlock patrons and just kind of like breaking off all the deals. And then I became a really powerful sorcerer because each time I defeated one of these warlock patrons, I stole some of the magic, and so became
Yeah.
a chaos sorcerer. And like it was just so
Dang.
Heck
cool.
yeah.
That is
Excellent.
Yeah, that was like my
Badass.
favorite character ever.
so I've gotten someone I'm commissioning to do a more professional map because I suck at making maps.
I wouldn't say
And
that.
I
Yeah,
just
that's so
sent in
cool.
the chat the updated map that they're working on so far.
Nice, nice.
Damn.
ooh.
I just love maps of all kinds. Like whenever
Maps,
a book has a map, I'm just like, oh yes, instant buy.
Yes, all books need maps. I don't care if it takes place in a single city. Give me map.
Yeah, give me a map of that city. I want to know where like every single location of this story takes place.
Okay, well now there's some imagery on here that makes me really want to go check out some places.
Yeah.
Like, what the
Like,
hell
which
is going on in Allsdare?
Yeah, the skull is interesting.
Also, just Drowning Wallace has a waterfall, and like, let's go chase waterfalls, you know?
Mm.
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
Yes, no, still go chasing waterfalls.
So here's the thing: if there's a waterfall, I'm chasing it. I
Mhm.
like a good waterfall.
With rocks at the bottom.
Well, yeah.
You guys ever ridden a waterfall off a cliff? It's exciting when you're in a kayak.
Nah.
But it depends on your landing. If you don't make the landing, then it kind of sucks.
Yeah, I'd imagine that could be a little
I mean, has anyone ever gone base jumping?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you guys.
Yeah.
No, but I did live in Yosemite, and the tales that the park rangers have are pretty hilarious.
Oh, the things I've heard park rangers talking about when dealing with base jumpers.
What is that exactly?
Base
Get a parachute
jumping
and
is
jump
when you
off a
go up
cliff.
to a really tall cliff and you
Whoa.
jump off it into a really deep pool of water.
Yeah, that's cool.
cliff
Wait.
jumping. Base jumping is just you got a parachute and you jump off things that really shouldn't be jumped off with a parachute.
Oh, did I
Yeah.
get the two confused?
Yeah, cliff
I
diving
mean,
is where
I've
you're
had
jumping off a
jumping in
cliff
the
into
word.
deep water. Base jumping is when you're just jumping with a parachute and a dream.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's one of
and
those
it's
squirrel
like-
suits. Someone's got the flying squirrel suits, and they use those.
Yeah. I think that counts as base jumping too.
That's pretty insane. The whole squirrel suit thing. It's just oof. That's pretty cool, but also kind of
Then
crazy.
you hit an updraft and it slams you into the cliff.
Yeah, life over.
Yeah, my
No,
general
I
thumb
knew a guy
is
that died that way. He actually was doing that, and he got hit by a big updraft, and he got flipped over a few times before he got speared on a rock.
God.
Yeah, it's like
Darn.
dicey. Low key
Yeah,
though,
it's a lot
squirrel
more dangerous than people think.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd argue all extreme sports have a danger to them, hence why they're called extreme sports.
Yeah, but that's a little more dangerous than like rock climbing, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I think rock climbing is like probably one of the coolest things ever.
Oh,
Mhm.
have you ever seen the rock climbers in Yosemite who are going up the big cliffs? And they don't
Yep.
even tie off anymore because they can't get the rope up, so they're just using parachutes.
One of my favorite things about Yosemite is at night you look at the cliff of El Cap and there's a bunch of like headlamps and we call them cliff stars.
Mhm.
'Cause it's just all the like climbers that are camping like 2/3 of the way up the cliff face basically.
That is really cool.
You can't do it in one day.
No.
Okay. Getting back to the political situation going on here. Abhaim actually tried to take Falkirk, but Droidic kind of beat the shit out of them. And so they actually ended up surrendering Thointic to Feltane in a treaty with Dornick that that Abhain and Droidic wouldn't share a border anymore. And so they surrendered those two cities as a way of maintaining distance between the two countries as a sort of peace measure.
Oh, what was the name of the city?
Thoincook.
Okay, I like the names by the way. They
Oh,
feel
thank you.
like they're real places. Well, in a fantasy
Well,
world, that
you know
is.
what the real secret to that is? I just fucking stole a map of Scotland.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say,
knew it.
It's just like, I feel like I've seen these towns when I've like been touring Ireland or Scotland or something.
I was about to say Aberfeldy, 100% a real place.
Like,
See,
I
I had a
definitely get some
feeling.
Welsh town names in there.
Some of the names are just Gaelic mishmash, and some of the
Thing is-
names are just actual towns from
I
Scotland.
think I think it's because like a lot of fantasy, like the origins of fantasy is like Lord of the Rings and similar things, and like but even Lord of the Rings, like it's got such deep roots in like English folktales and Gaelic folktales, and like
Yeah.
so much modern fantasy is actually just inspired by folktales from the British Isles.
Everything just comes back to Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, but also the Arthurian legends, because if you look at the
Yeah.
Arthurian legends and the breakdown of them, you can pick out like the influences of the Arthurian legends in so much modern fantasy. It's brilliant.
Well, even like like Harry Potter, is when you look at all the influences that went into that, not even just like old influences, but like more recent ones, like Earthsea, for example. Like there's influences from a lot of things in all of modern fantasy, like going back forever.
Well, also
Yeah, and
like
then
Harry
also
Potter.
there's
If you
another
read the
one-
books that came out like 10 years before Harry Potter, and you go through them kind of critically, you're like, oh wait, they did this in Harry Potter. Oh, Harry
Yeah.
Potter did that. Oh, Harry Potter did
I
this.
remember
And you
reading
start
a
to
book.
realize that Harry Potter wasn't so much of like this original idea and more of a cultural mishmash of the wizard fantasy of the time.
I
Yeah.
remember
And-
reading
Yeah.
a book that like legitimately was the first plot of Harry Potter.
Yeah,
Maybe like by the
Harry
time the second
Potter-
book came out. Like
Okay,
not original.
But what you have to understand about Harry Potter is it's like Star Wars. Star Wars is not so good and relevant because it is super original. It is so
Mhm.
good and relevant because it draws on all of the cultural narratives of the time of its creation.
It's
And
every
that's what
single
Harry Potter
space
did.
opera component you could want.
Harry Potter just took all of the cultural elements, the storytelling, all of it from all these different places and put it all together in one big series. That's what made it so good. It wasn't that
Right.
it was like completely original, it's that none of it was original. See, that's
And
the
it
real
pissed off
trick
the
to making,
evangelists, so like you gotta give it points for that.
yeah, the real trick to making really good fantasy, don't make anything new. None of it.
Been done before.
What you
They
gotta
steal.
do, you gotta get really good at finding the best references to combine.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing as music.
I think it's also like the like human culture so much. Actually, not just so much. The majority of human culture is built on stories, tradition, like all of this stuff. So the best stories are the ones that remind us of other stories. The ones that kind of like are easy to tell. The ones that kind of like feel comfortable and comforting. And it's just like if you write a story that essentially just draws on the nostalgia of the well-loved stories that have been going back, like the same story, the same generic stories that have been told like over and over again countless times throughout history, just with different characters and in different place settings. Like everyone's going to want to read it just because it feels familiar to the brain and there's like is the happy juices to the brain because of that. Like we thrive on storytelling.
Are you guys
Yeah.
familiar with Doctor Who?
Yeah.
Of course.
I
Not
live where it is
recently,
made.
but yes.
Okay, if you do a good critical analysis of Doctor Who, you start to unveil a really interesting pattern, which is that the storytelling of Doctor Who isn't so much about creating an interesting narrative about time travel. That the time travel side of it often gets done wrong, and that doesn't matter. The time travel is just the dressing; it's the skirt.
Yeah, it's a story
The
about
real
friends and
meat
family working
of
together.
it is that Doctor Who is fairy tales. It is an anthology of fairy tales told through the lens of a time traveler.
Yeah.
And once you start looking at it that way, they start to line up in such interesting different ways, and you start to see all these really cool patterns in them. And it's
I mean,
like,
it's
oh,
why
we're taking our characters and dipping them into this one.
It's why foreshadowing works so well and is so fucking easy to achieve if you know what you're doing. Like,
Yeah.
because everyone wants to see the patterns in storytelling.
Yeah.
Also, foreshadowing. You guys have had a fair amount of foreshadowing about stuff in this
Oh,
game,
really?
even. Yeah.
Now I feel like I haven't been paying attention.
Oh, no, the fun part about the foreshadowing is you guys haven't gotten to the parts that have been foreshadowed yet. So it's going to be in like 30, 40, maybe 100 sessions that these things actually start to come out of the woodwork. And as it progresses, you start to learn something about how I run games, which is that foreshadowing is basically the bread and butter of my games.
I was just about to say that.
I'm gonna be sitting here 5 years later.
Mhm.
Oh, shit, I
Yeah,
remember
like
that.
we just like see like a tiny little butterfly just flapping its wings, and then like 3 years
Yeah.
later in game, we just think, oh my god, look at that massive tornado tsunami thing.
We pull up like the recordings
Great.
from 5 years ago, and we're like, oh, I remember that.
I'd love to get groups of people together for like
And shit.
game master conferences and just tell them all about foreshadowing. I could go on about it for days, months, maybe in a few years. I could write a book about it, but I'm not going to because I hate writing.
That's fair. It's very fair.
Like, I like creative writing, but I hate the process of putting everything together in a book.
It is exhausting, let me tell you. Like the writer's block alone is just like I've been like on the same group of chapters for about a year now. The lore just keeps on getting deeper and deeper because like I never run out of ways to like add to the lore or like rewrite things or like make things more clearer or more like fantastical. But like when it comes to actual chapters and like trying to get to the scenes that I want to write, and I'm just like, but we need to get to that scene. But I just want that scene and nothing else. Sometimes.
What are you writing?
Yeah, I'm writing a fantasy. It's going to be a dark fantasy. I mean, in the epilogue, not the epilogue, the prologue, we see the main villain of the first book like kill his wife in a ritual sacrifice in order to like turn his son into like the living weapon. So that kind of gives you an idea of like the
Amazing.
like people will die. But it's
Hey,
kind
that
of
actually
like
happened to a kid in here.
yeah, see, oh, it's
You
the
guys
same
are
trope
so
over and over
unoriginal.
again. But yeah, it's kind of like if Game of Thrones met Avatar: Last Airbender, met the Golden Compass kind of thing. So like that kind of vibes.
We expect advanced copies.
Yes. Please send.
I'll let you know if I ever manage to fucking finish it.
We'll
Yes,
leave
please
you
This
do.
little
reviews
guy?
on Goodreads. We promise.
This little guy I just sent in the chat. His name is Alsdare. His original parents were both sacrificed to make him more powerful, and that was orchestrated by his grandfather, his like great grandfather, Alsdare, who is what Alsdare Lost is named after, who was a lich, which is why Alsdare Lost on the map has a skull, because he's the one. He was a lich who founded that city.
Got
Basically,
glorious hair.
Oh, I didn't
It
realize
is.
this was in our game. This is cool.
This guy Alsdare, he is currently in the process of being installed on the throne of Alsdare Lost.
Damn.
So this is
So
more
he doesn't
politics,
want-
right?
Wasn't that
Yes,
the guy
more
one of
politics.
my wizard mentors name like said his name was before he told me his actual name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except this is
No,
the
his
real
name is
deal.
gonna be King.
He doesn't want to be king. He wants to fuck off and be immortal instead. He's already
Oh,
halfway
that's
there to being
weird.
immortal, and he just wants to go off and travel the universe and do his own thing.
I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Maybe that
But-
can be our next task is to go steal him. Oh, you
think
don't
we
want to be
need him.
king? Come with us.
Yeah, let's have a really
Yep.
powerful immortal NPC as part of our party.
Yeah.
Well, he's already part of another party, which is what's happening. Where they're the ones trying to install him on the throne, and so
PvP.
they actually just completed a bargain so that now what they have next on their plate is actually putting Alsdare on the throne up there.
You mean
And
when you
so-
say party, you mean like an actual group of players?
an actual group of players
Oh. Wait. Is this in a different world, or is this in the world that we currently inhabit?
in the world that you currently inhabit.
What?
Are all the Crooked Crossroads groups just like
We exist in the
Fucking
same
around on
space,
different
so what
corners of
we
the map?
do will affect the
Yeah.
map for them as well.
What?
Well, actually,
I love that.
the party with elves there spent last few sessions chopping around in Falkirk, dealing with all the wake of what you guys heard.
What do they
And-
think of what we gave
I feel like I
them?
need to go apologize now in the general chat.
No, don't apologize.
Yeah, that's right. We
Well,
stand
they
on
were going to
business.
burn the contracts if you guys didn't. So
Okay. Well, I did not know this. This is okay. So part of me is like, man, I wish I had known this. But then the other part of me, the majority of me, is pleasantly surprised. I'm glad it was a surprise. This is really
So what we
cool.
gotta do is figure out a way to schedule a session with multiple parties, and then we
Yeah.
can all meet in a city and
Over
fuck it up.
events.
Oh, I just want to kill all the parties.
Oh god.
Well,
You know,
I can
You know,
start
it's
one
always
way
really
or
funny
the
whenever a DM has like multiple games going along in the same world, and mostly because it always makes me think of in one campaign that, I mean, it's nearly over now. We've only got like one session left of it, but fairly early on in the campaign, we like did a whole bunch of mayhem, caused a bunch of like ruckus, and then we were like, hey, I know, let's just get on a ship and go, so we can kind of avoid the massive dragon that's coming to attack after all the mess from mayhem we caused. So we did that and just got on a ship and sailed away. Cue the DM just looking at his notes because he'd planned this really cool siege battle like as the next chapter, and he just had to throw that aside because we weren't going to do it. So instead, he got some of his friends from a really old home game to run through the siege with him, so like he could still do that.
It's like I've taken too many notes to
Yeah.
not play this out.
Essentially, yeah, it was like, I've put too much effort into this and not do it. Fuck you guys. Well, and so we just missed out on the siege of Aurora. And when we then visited the city again, he just described it all in ruins, and like the heroes of the city were the friends that he called upon to run through over them. It was
actually,
great.
something similar happened in another city on the map here. It's called Melrose, except no one saved it.
Oh god.
Oh no.
It's just in
Oh,
ruins.
Mellow.
And so now another party who's playing on Saturdays, they're trying to rebuild the city. And that's the whole arc of their campaign, is rebuilding the city and taking control.
Oh, cool.
So is it potentially possible to interact at some point?
So I think we need to go to Melrose, guys.
Because I just want to know if I can kill all the other parties.
Right now, you'd probably die because they're
for sure,
way
for sure.
higher level than you are.
I'm just saying.
And in general, I
Conceptually.
don't allow that, just trying to kill other parties. Mostly because that creates complications for tables where it's so hard to schedule. I don't care about you guys killing each other. It's the scheduling.
It's the
Yeah.
scheduling.
Yeah.
The primary enemy of D&D is scheduling conflicts.
If
Mhm.
I could get a time where everyone would show up, then yeah, go at it, PvP, go crazy. But
Yeah.
I can never schedule that. It's hard enough to get 6 players to show up at the same time, let
Yeah.
alone 12, 18,
What if we like
or more.
threaten to kick everyone out of the campaign permanently if they don't show up?
No, I'm not going to do that. That's against terms of service on Start Playing.
Right. What we could do is we could threaten the things that they care about in game. You know what I'm saying? So like they're
I
trying
will
to.
kill your
Familiar is
enemies
going to
mother.
disappear if you don't show up.
Yeah. It's like you're trying to be the
Hold me
bosses of
hostage.
Melrose. It's like, well, okay, we're the bosses of Melrose.
Go around undoing all the good work they did.
Yeah.
See, that would be really
That's
fun if
pretty
you guys
cool.
set
That
up
would
for
be
like
funny.
competing groups in Melrose as you try to both rebuild it.
Yeah.
Like they finally
Isn't
move
that what
on,
the
and then we
enemy
come
said?
in and depose their leader.
We're like gangs. This is awesome.
The gangs of the Crooked Crossroads.
I love it. Oh, now you gotta change the name, Elias.
Oh, you guys want to be the gangs of the Crooked Crossroads?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Mhm. But Gas and the Ragtags is just
Kaz and the Ragtags is so
Oh no,
good.
yeah. No, that's our name.
So
Maybe I'll
close.
change the Adventurers General chat to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
good.
mhm.
Has anyone
speaking
gotten
of-
the lowdown on these ruins in the east of Mara?
Oh, you guys want to know
Every
about
time,
those?
yeah, every time I open the map, I see them, and I'm like, damn, that looks cool.
Oh, yeah.
So those are currently inhabited by a dragon who's guarding an artifact.
The fuck?
Well, it's just a
Okay.
dragon that's hoarding stuff up there.
Video already got dragon fangs as the ingredient. We could have gone and killed it and get all the artifacts for ourselves.
Yeah. So if you guys want to go fight an ancient dragon, that's up there. Right
Oh,
now, you'd
ancient,
probably just
no.
get cooked.
Yeah.
maybe
But-
something when we're level 15.
There,
They
the
want
ancient
to.
dragon has a variety of dangerous artifacts that it's hoarded. I gotta check my notes. I can't remember what color it is.
It's like it's such a good ruins in a valley between two mountain ranges.
Mhm.
No. Sometimes you just see something on a map and you're like, I bet that's cool. We gotta go see
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
Honestly, sometimes I just like looking at the maps of where all the various castles are in Wales and like seeing what state of ruin they're in and being like, I think I'm going to go
Mhm.
visit this one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it is. So it's not an evil dragon. It's an ancient gold dragon. So you could probably negotiate with it for if
I
you
was about to
wanted
say that
something.
sounds negotiable. Negotiable.
If you
Negotiable.
want to fight it, you can die. So
Yeah,
that's
that
an option
word.
too.
No, we'll just sell someone's firstborn.
As you are right now, you guys probably would get downed in a few hits.
Oh, so we last more than one. That's cool.
Well, that assumes all of you don't get taken out at once by the fire breath.
Well, yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah,
the
we nearly
fire
had a
breath as it is now
TPK.
would wipe you all in one hit.
Yeah, we nearly had a
Not
TPK
if we
when
don't
we went
stay
against Black
together.
Dragon. Which direction are we? Wait, we're going to Gordon's Pool, right? Where exactly? What did you guys get up to last week?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So
We
I'll just mark you guys on the map right here.
Not terribly much. The Revenant or whatever came back from the mansion, cannibal mansion. So we were dealing with that.
And which way are we going right now?
We're heading up to Gordon's Fall. So kind of, I think, following
Okay.
that path.
Current path is to follow the road up to Gordon's Fall. You could just detour and go check out the castle and try to meet up the dragon.
Dude, I didn't realize that's how close we were to that.
I mean, that's still like what, weeks away.
Oh, I know, yeah. But we have like teleportation, I think.
Do we?
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
You want
Yeah.
to?
We don't have any stilt striders or stilt striders from Morrowind.
No.
I mean, I could probably ask one of my wizard mentors to teleport us there, but like,
Okay, but why would we go there? Like
yeah.
Just Ray wants to, I think,
but
is the only reason.
what would our characters want from this place? Like, why do they even know that there's a dragon there?
Yes, we're gangs of the Crooked Crossroads.
Fuck yeah.
Yes, you do know that there's a dragon up there. It's general knowledge.
Okay. But what would we even negotiate for?
Gold, gems. Maybe it has a quest for you.
But what
You
are we
could
currently
negotiate-
trying to do?
You could negotiate with the dragon to take out the leaders of Gordon's Fall and free Mara.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because like at the moment we're going there because like Manny has some business there.
I
And
do.
we had tail of a lich there, and I need a lich bone.
This is true.
But so I feel like we have stuff that we need Gordon's Fall intact for.
Well, we don't need Gordon's Fall intact to get a lich bone.
I have a specific person I gotta hunt down. And I do believe
Okay.
he's a higher up. He's at least a political man of good. So I do need him. AKA
We
my
can go to
mother
the
needs
dragon
him.
after we get what we need from Gordon's Fall.
I feel like
Maybe.
we almost need like a in-story reason to compel our party to go there.
Hey DM, can we request an in-story reason for us to go deal with the dragon?
You want an in-story reason?
Yes.
Okay. There's 4 of you, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Kaz, Manny, you two owe a debt to this dragon.
God.
Honestly, that makes
What?
sense for Kaz.
Okay.
Or
What did
how
Manny
about-
do?
How about for Kaz's thing? Like they've already stolen from wizards. They were just wandering through the mountains one day, found something shiny, was like, "Oh, this looks cool." And the dragon was like, "You shouldn't take what is yours."
So you owe something to the dragon, Kaz, for something you picked up without thinking about it.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. I'm trying to think of what Manny
Has the
would
dragon come
have.
and threatened you yet?
What did I pick up? And what do I owe?
Yeah, good questions. Also, was this just something lying out on a mountain pass? Because if so, the dragon is a bad custodian of its shit.
Either that or it was really trying to find someone to be in debt.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, to be fair, it wouldn't be that difficult for Kaz to just be somewhere they really shouldn't be and touch something.
Yeah.
The number of times I've done it in this campaign alone.
Yeah.
So Kaz, you picked up a dragon egg.
Of course I did.
That sounds like something.
Oh, add a gold dragon egg to your inventory.
Dude, that's sick. Do we? Oh, does this mean
Wait,
we get
we gotta catch this
baby
thing.
pet dragon?
If you can hatch it.
Hey, we're going to Gordon's Fall to hit up a library to see how we can hatch this dragon's egg.
Mhm.
Fuck yeah. That's priority number 1, and then we'll go talk to mom.
Wait, so,
Yeah.
so the dragon didn't ask for the egg back. The dragon was just
No.
like, give me something in return.
Wow. She's like, I can make more.
Right, what do I owe in lieu of this dragon egg?
Your soul.
You have a few options. You can pay it back 57,000 gold pieces.
Huh?
Oh man,
Oh,
I'd have to
put
go
the
destroy another one to
price
wish
on
I
it.
get that much.
Child, that's weird.
You can go and slay an enemy dragon. This
Ooh.
one is up in the mountains near Spirit McGregor. It is a black dragon
Okay.
that this one really doesn't like. But it's also not an ancient dragon.
What does
This
that
one
mean?
Up in the mountains, it's a younger dragon. That's
Like
kind
the
of
older the
Powerful.
dragon, the more powerful it is, and the harder it is to beat.
Start.
So young dragons, we might have a chance against.
Okay. Oh, that's so cool.
What
So
was the
up in
third
those
one?
mountains is an adult black dragon that this gold dragon that you owe wants dead.
Okay. And just in case we don't want to kill a dragon, what's the third option?
Yeah.
The third option is to steal all sorts of nonsense from Gordon's Fall.
Oh, I can
Steal
do that.
magic items, and it also wants you to get rid of the contracts there because it has a contract with one of the leaders of Gordon's Fall to defend the city, and it doesn't want to.
I don't blame it.
I mean, I
Oh.
think Kaz will be like, let's just destroy more contracts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do
go
it.
with
Let's
what's
do
in
it.
Kaz's wheelhouse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stealing shit and destroying shit.
Destroying contracts.
Let's do it. I love how easily we all just went with like the cat with that option.
yeah,
Cat,
that sounds right.
we should do this. We're all like, yeah.
Honestly, I think the way this conversation would have gone is that like you guys would have pointed off the mountains and be like, isn't there a room with a dragon's lair? And Kaz would be like, oh yeah, there is. Ah shit, I owe the
Oh,
dragon a
shit,
favor.
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dragon told me
100%
to
that's how
destroy
that
a bunch of
discussion
contracts in Gordon's Fall in order to like not so it wouldn't kill me after I stole an egg from it.
Now, why did the mama dragon not ask for the baby dragon back or the egg back? That's what I'm curious
But
about.
it wasn't its egg.
Oh, what? Oh.
Oh, is it a golden dragon egg or just a
It's
what
a golden
colour?
dragon egg. It's just not its egg.
Okay.
Oh shit!
It
It's like
just had it.
Huh. So does that mean that it is possible for us to have a pet golden dragon? Don't break my heart. I will leave this campaign.
Watch
Yeah,
me be a
so-
very powerful wizard for the dragon familiar. I'll hatch the egg with a 9th level wish spell.
Yes.
Here we go.
And that's the real reason I want to remake the Wonder Wish.
Oh no, it doesn't take a wish spell to hatch the egg.
That's
I
probably a
just don't
good
know
thing.
what. But you guys can figure it out somehow. But if you
fine.
do, you'll end up with a gold dragon wormling.
Ooh.
Adorable.
Worm,
Oh, cute.
wormling?
Is the name for a
Wormling.
baby dragon.
Okay.
All right, goal 1, go to Gordon's Fall, find out how to hatch a dragon's egg. Goal 2,
Did-
all that other shit.
And
Yes.
did you say Mandy also owes this
Oh, yeah.
or something? Yeah, I'm trying to think.
What did Manny do?
I would assume that it was I got some sort of favor from the dragon. For
Ooh, maybe
probably my
like would
mother's
it be related to your
imagination.
mother? Maybe.
Yeah, I think my mother asked me to do something, and I ended up having to get the dragon's help for it, and so now I owe him back for that. I don't know exactly what it would have been. I don't even know if Manny fully knew. It was like, oh well, gotta go do this because Mom said so.
I find it so funny that like you're this chaotic, rebellious kid, basically, but also like you're just doing what mom told you to.
Oh yeah, no, fully. And that is Manny's like, oh well, Mom told me I have to do this. So, yeah, I gotta go do that. Doesn't matter
I'm
what
not
I
gonna question
do.
authority.
Do not disobey mother. Whatever mother
Okay,
says
so-
is actually good.
So
At some
Manny,
point. Mhm.
wait, I'm gonna look at your character sheet real quick.
Okay.
Oh, can't be good.
I'm still trying to figure out why this dragon has an egg that doesn't belong to it.
Why not?
You don't keep a
I'm
backup
guessing,
supply of eggs.
I'm guessing the dragon like found some like bandits or like some really despicable people with it and was just like, yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. I'll take it, but then I just don't. But I also don't want to be raising a dragon. And then I came along and the dragon was like, I mean, they're not evil, they're just chaotic. I mean, not a bad parent for a dragon. Yeah, sure, go for it.
Like this
Yeah.
isn't worth. They're not evil.
Like, I'm
enough to, like,
chaotic, but
try
I'm
and
not
get the egg
evil.
back. But I might as well get something from them.
All right,
I actually
Manny,
like
the
that.
dragon is the one who helped you unlock your sorcery.
Ooh.
Oh shit! So this
So
is
yes,
like
you had magic flowing around, but the dragon is the one who taught you how to harness it. But
Okay.
you didn't know it was a dragon at the time. You just thought it was a friend of your hag mother.
I thought like one of the coven members. I'm like, oh hey. God. Now what do I owe the dragon in return?
I'd like to think we're just like walking up the road and Ray's like, "Hey, is there anything cool in those mountains?"
yeah.
Yeah, a dragon.
It's just
Yeah,
like
there's, like-
more dump.
Ray's like, oh what?
Oh, okay. I guess
Do
there
I know
is.
it's a dragon now, or did I never fully realize that I think I owe this person?
You know you
that-
owe someone who lives in those mountains. You don't know that it's the dragon.
Okay.
So you just think
Wait.
it's a coincidence that we both need to go there because we owe someone there.
Yeah. Oh, I also got a family friend who lives over there. I have to get them something. Do I know what I need to do?
There's a secret level episode on Amazon, by the way. That's like D&D themed, and there's a gold dragon in that. It was actually the first time I ever like became aware of friendly or like I guess at least I don't know if they're good or neutral, but the one in that one was good.
With dragons, it depends on the color. So,
Yeah.
like the
Metallic,
chromatic
though.
dragons are like usually along the more kind of evil side of things. The metallic dragons tend to be like more neutral. Then the gem dragons also tend to be more neutral. Some of them range more chaotic. Some of them range more like lawful. Some dragons are kind of good, but it's usually like a kind of lawful good as opposed to a chaotic good. That as like a general rule. Some DMs tend to like skew it one way or the other. But yeah.
And which
I
one
just
did you
wanna
say were
say-
evil?
The chromatic dragons, so like black, blue, red, green, and I want to say white.
White. Yeah.
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 Okay.
So if you come across one of them, run. They're kind of evil. The metallic dragons are usually more reasonable. You can kind of reason with them. Those are the gold, silver, bronze, copper, brass. And then there's the gem dragons, which were only recently added in thanks to Fizban's treasury book. Let's see, what are those ones? There's crystal, amethyst. Is ruby one of them?
It's like it should be one.
Yeah, and
Manny.
then I think there's sapphire and emerald, I want to say.
Ooh, cool.
You owe this dragon is you are given the requirements to gather powerful wizards and write a spell to help it ascend into a god.
Okay.
Whoa.
I just
Well,
want
got
to say,
access to 2 through Cads.
Yeah.
And three because he's not going to deal with the interior decorator.
I need some powerful wizards. To help this friend, they want to become a god. You know. Let's need
Right?
to pay them.
Hey-
live in those mountains.
Hey, Maddie, are you sure your mom's friend and my dragon aren't the same? Because I'm pretty sure that the gold dragon I met wanted godhood, and that's why they didn't want to raise someone else's kid.
I mean, I don't know. They didn't look like a dragon when I met them, but
Dragons can
I know they
polymorph.
got polymorph. Could be,
Oh,
but
man.
could be 2 different beings living in the mountains who want to become gods. I don't know.
wow, you guys are indebted to so many people. I'm so impressed. Ray just takes it as like a sign that you guys are so like worldly and experienced,
I think
knowing so many people and being indebted to all of that.
I think Kaz just kind of puffed up their chest a bit and feeling all proud of it. Like, yeah, you're right. In reality, do
I'm not
do
indebted
this.
to anyone, you guys, and it's because I haven't really lived yet.
Kaz
Well,
is
hold on
younger
now.
than you.
We haven't gotten to this conversation yet, like in the actual like playing out of events yet, have we?
I don't know. We're just walking down the road.
I
Yeah,
think mine is loosey goosey. Like, God, I sounded so British saying that.
So this dragon is named Heptagonus.
Heptagonus.
Hey, Manny, what was the name of your friend who's probably the dragon?
Was I given the same name?
Yes.
Yeah, protagonist.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
your friend was definitely the dragon. Same guy.
Okay. Yeah. No,
Is there a T sound at the end of that name, or is it just an S sound?
Just an S.
Okay.
So let me put it in the
You guys
chat.
have met a real dragon. That's so fucking cool.
That's cool.
Well,
Now-
we met that black one who we saved from those dragon hunters.
Yeah, but that's not the same as a gold dragon.
True.
How
No.
old would have I
Dragons
been?
one day.
How old would have I been when I met this dragon? Because if I was getting my powers unlocked, was I like a child that doesn't sent off to me this dragon?
You've owed a favor to it this whole time.
You were 15.
You know, Kaz
Yeah.
was also probably 15 because this would have been like their first adventure after leaving the orphanage.
Hilarious. You guys have just been avoiding those mountains ever since.
We don't go there.
We don't. Look, the minute we go back there, we're gonna have to deal with the dragon, and it's gonna be a whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for Kaz, that was only like 3 years ago, so
It takes a while to collect a list of powerful lizards to make a spell. This
It's true.
dragon ain't dying soon, most likely. It's
And
got
that ties
time.
in great with why you're so down with Kaz's shenanigans.
Yeah.
This is the real
Um.
secret to writing great backstories, is you keep knitting them together as you go.
Mhm.
So wait, how did Manny and Kaz get to know each other originally?
We
And they were
met.
fighting a pumpkin.
Fighting a pumpkin.
Yeah,
I
as
think
one does.
from a pumpkin.
Okay.
yeah, they just
Alright.
found Kaz in a field. Kaz also
That
just
checks out
got
in so
themselves
many
in
ways.
trouble and
So-
needed help getting out of trouble.
So
we just
I'm
have
not gonna.
a backstory just technically crossed, kind of, before we ever
Yeah.
knew each other.
Yeah. Wait, how long ago was your 15 years old?
Oh, that would have been a while for Manny. That would have been like a decade. Manny's like
So-
mid-late 20s, so I've been owing this dragon for a while.
Yeah, Kaz has only owed this dragon for like 3 years.
Okay. So I'm getting the sense that this dragon is a debt collector.
Seems like it. But
They
that
usually
means
are of
more
some
deals
sort.
and get cool artifacts, possibly. Anyone else want to go into debt to the dragon?
What make these cool, you guys?
Yeah.
We have such a bad influence on Ray. I'm so sorry.
This is why Ray left her commune, is to be influenced badly.
This is like when people like leave a super conservative upbringing and go completely wild before they like finally find that good healthy middle ground. Like
100%. Like, not necessarily a conservative upbringing, but just like so sheltered.
yeah, I think we're just having this like realization like, oh, we do owe this same person. That's fun.
We'll have
Well,
to deal with that at
Okay,
some
our
point.
debts.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, do you think your wizards would be interested in helping me make a spell to get this to get
Honestly, I
antagonist
think
from
it
a
would be a
god?
really cool mental exercise for them.
Yeah, they like that kind of doing stuff, right?
Puzzle.
Hell, I'd like to help out on that kind of spell.
So the where we left off last week, we were still at that out on the road in that camp, and it had just been like nightfall. Now, what happens to Wilfred since he's like, how are we?
Wilfred and Frank are hanging out in the wagon playing cards with the turtle.
Well, we
I also
can't-
think they have to like spread the cards out for the turtle, like help him out, pick which card to put forward.
So wait a minute, do we just have a wagon that just like we take everywhere?
Yes, we have a way.
Yeah,
We leave
we
it
just put
outside of
so
it,
many
like areas, or like if we're about to go in somewhere, we put it in a we get kind of in with a stable or something. But it's a souped up wagon. It's got some mild cloaking during nighttime. It's
Mhm.
got an extra dimensional space in the bottom, so it has extra room.
Hmm.
It's like heated, like weather protected.
Please wait.
Yeah, we've got 2 horses pulling it.
Okay, so it's more of like a carriage, really.
Yeah, it's like a covered wagon thing.
Okay.
It's great.
Nice.
We have invested a lot into it.
Mhm. Wait, I didn't realize we had this whole time. That's pretty sick.
Ooh,
Can we name the
need-
horses?
I need to
We
exchange.
do have names.
the
It
horses.
well, I have the horses' names written down.
All right, I'm gonna have to restart the server real quick.
I also need to exchange the saplings for a spell.
Oh yeah. When you call your wizard for that, we can ask about helping.
Yeah.
Come on, where's my horses? So the new one is Fur Strider.
It's called what, Strider?
Fur Strider. Fur Strider, and where's the older horse? It's like Stir something, I want to say. Starlight.
Okay, so it's F-U-R, Strider?
F-A-R.
F-A. Oh, Far
Oh,
Strider.
Far Strider.
Got it. All right, and Starlight. I like it.
Mhm.
What do they look like?
I do not remember.
I think Starlight is kind of like a dappled roan kind of color.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was
Forest Strider
envisioning.
is probably like a and then I think Forest Rider is like a deep chestnut stallion.
Nice.
Ray is doing her best to be best friends with Starlight. They've got the same
Well,
name, so
It's good that we have something for our missing in action comrades versus like the Baldur's Gate, like where they're just like zoned out, like
like
if
actually, I'm
anyone's
supposed to
familiar.
stay at camp.
Yeah. They can guard the carriage.
Mhm.
I mean, it seems like this is a nice carriage that we or y'all have invested into. So
Yeah, it's got like at least 4 enchantments on it.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
and every time we earn a bunch of cash, we normally put more upgrades into it.
yeah, I didn't actually know all this. This is crazy. I just thought we had some arbitrary like wagon that was just like created by the DM. Just like this is
Nah,
actually
we're
way
legit
cooler.
here.
we have
we have a
legit.
full on mobile home.
Nice.
We are caravanners.
Yeah.
Should I
Wait, how big-
call Derek then?
Hey, but I know you at least gotta get the trees to them.
Yeah. All right then. I think I'm gonna like tap, like kind of wrap my knuckles on my forehead. Like, hey Derek, got the saplings for you.
Knock
First
knock.
thing you hear back is, "Can you handle delivery?"
Do I have a spell that can handle delivery? What spell?
Where are
would
we
do
right now?
Or is he gonna be somewhere nearby and we can deliver them in person? Where is he headquartered? I do not remember if we ever learned.
We're headed to Gordon's Hall if that helps.
Oh, that doesn't. I need them in Ulster's Lost.
Where is
that
it? Oh,
Down in Bradick.
I see.
Oh.
Oh, that's long ways. Okay, we can go there after. Can you ask him
Well-
about the god spell? Quick man, he's just like stage whispering. Does not know how this works.
If you have some kind of spell that would do that, I mean, the spell I was going to ask for in recompense was Erupting Earth, but if you also want to provide a spell that I can easily magically transport these to you, I can do that.
Yes, it's one of my cabinetry spells.
I love that we're basically just discussing shipping.
We can start a shipping business, make money on the side.
Yeah.
Cool, so
Oh,
Erupting Earth in
probably.
payment for the saplings and the shipping costs.
But this, I give you a new spell, not Erupting Earth, but very useful.
Yeah, right.
I call this spell a cabinet to somewhere else. He's not very good at naming spells.
Hey, can I travel through the cabinet?
Oh man.
Can people go through these cabinets?
Now,
So people can go through the cabinet, but if people go through it, it takes them to a random plane.
Oh,
And
Whoa.
then
What
go
you
through the
can do
cabinet.
is you can set up multiple cabinets that all connects to the same spot. So when you put something in the cabinet, it shows up in all of them until someone else takes it out. And you can synchronize this with other wizards'
oh my
cabinets.
gosh. This is like
Oh, that
That is
Oh,
very cool.
Use that to steal so many shit from wizards who was trying to.
This is almost like
I was thinking
that.
improving people we don't like.
This is like Schrodinger's cat or something like that.
Schrodinger's
It's similar.
cat.
Schrodinger's
A little
cat.
bit. A little
You
bit.
don't know what cabinet you're in until you open it.
Yeah.
Oh, I can imagine Kaz just being like bored, opening up a cabinet to like someone else's like wizard like system and hacking into it.
See if
Just to see
anyone
shit that
else
happens
has
doing it.
anything good in their cabinet today.
Hell yeah, I'll learn that. Oh, by the way, do you want to help out with creating a god spell?
You want to make a god?
Not me. The dragon that I wants to become a god.
Dragon that wants to become a god?
Yeah.
Would be interested in that for the right amount of payment. How much is the dragon offering?
I'll get back to you on that.
What type of dragon are you
Bare minimum, you
seeing?
get dragging, right?
An ancient gold one. It's the one that lives in the mountains.
Oh, the one in the mountains. What's his name?
Yeah.
Heptadig.
Something like that.
Penis.
How is Kaz communicating with this guy?
Oh, Kaz is just speaking out loud and hearing the response in his head. For you guys, it looks like Kaz is just having a conversation with just like.
We're just
no
hearing a
one.
one-sided conversation.
Yes, you can only hear Kaz's side of the conversation.
Yeah. Okay. As Samantha overhears Kaz talking to this guy, and as Manny occasionally drops in with questions and information, she turns to Manny and she's like, "So you both owe a debt to the same dragon?"
Apparently, while they were separate events, both of us did stuff that seems to no use. We do seem to owe this same dragon. I only just now found out it was a dragon. Looked more like a man when I met him, but
I see. I overheard something about turning this creature into a god.
yes, he asked me to gather him some wizards, wants to become a god, needs them for the spell. I believe to make the spell. I don't believe there are sacrifices for it. To make the spell, needs some wizards.
You don't
So
believe
we're
there's
trying to gather
sacrifices
some
for
names.
it? You don't believe there's sacrifices for it?
Nothing would lead me to believe they are. Just said need some wizards to make a spell.
Have you
Okay.
considered?
Gather powerful
I mean, I'm not a
wizards.
wizard, so I guess it's no skin off my back. Whatever that phrase is.
Have you two considered consolidating your debt with the dragon, trying to see if perhaps if you both came together to, since we are in a party together anyway, trying to see if the dragon would accept payment for both debts via godhood? I mean, I feel like that's a pretty big prize, and I feel like he would be willing to take that offer if we actually manage to succeed.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
they do
like
feel
we'd get to destroy a bunch of
godhood,
contracts anyway.
Yeah, Godhood seems the harder of the ones. Destroying the contract, we've done that before. That seems like the easier task.
Very true.
But
Plus,
maybe
it's
we
not
can
tough.
get some leniency if working together. But I feel we want to go to the dragon with at least someone's debt knocked off. Might take a while for me to
That's a good
take
point.
care of
I
mine.
agree. Yeah.
We go to the dragon saying, hello, I helped destroy your contract. Kaz's debts were paid. We have one possible wizard for you.
Yeah. Okay, I see your reasoning. Yeah, we don't probably want to go to this dragon after how many years of no contact, owing a debt?
It's only been like 10 years. Nothing to a dragon. Well,
I
to you and
see.
me, that may be a while.
Yeah.
This being spread around for 100. I'm sure he's not mad at me yet. No. All good. Good.
So Sam is she's stressing out a little bit.
I was about to say, Ray is becoming more concerned as this conversation is going on.
Ray's smiling, it thumbs up. It's good.
Okay. So, I was going to say Falkirk, that's not it.
Gordon's
Spell.
Onward.
Okay,
gotta
Kaz,
finish up the
you got a
transaction.
spell downloaded into your head. I'm going to add it to your character sheet. I just wrote it out real quick.
Thank you.
Oops,
Do I need
spell.
access to a cabinet in order to cast this spell?
No, you can create a cabinet.
Nice.
Even cooler. That'd be so funny
So-
though if it was like, fuck, I need a cabinet. That's a spell.
So you create. So in order to be able to go to the other, so you got to like plant cabinets. Am I getting this right?
Yes.
Okay. So currently there's only one, right, that we know of, or not one. Just there's none at the moment.
There's none at the moment.
Okay. And these just stick around for like forever. These cabinets.
Yes, until they're dispelled.
Okay.
In order to not have a cabinet just in the middle of the field, I'll probably dispel it once I've sent the plants away. But
I mean,
it will
we
be
have
right
it in
there.
a wagon.
So you have to touch a
Just live in a
container. It doesn't
wagon.
have to be a cabinet. It can be anything. And you transform it into one of these dimensional cabinets. It's your interdimensional network.
I like the idea of
Guys have
taking
at
one in
least-
our wagon.
I feel like we should be putting these cabinets like everywhere.
So we just get access to like.
Yeah. Yeah. This is like in Elder Scrolls games when you like reach a location and now you can like fast travel there. It's like that's like the first thing I do is just get all the spots. Now, Do you have to
The way the
like?
wizard is doing this is they're giving you access to one of their cabinets in Gordon's vault to put the saplings in.
Gotcha.
Very cool. It's a
so-
two birds with one stone.
So I'd have to go to Gordon's Fall to use someone else's cabinet to do this spell.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, if you were to travel through said cabinet, do you have to be able to physically fit into the cabinet? So it's got to be big enough for you to get into.
If you fit into the cabinet and you get all the way in, it spits you out into a random plane in a random location.
Oh, that's right.
This sounds
Now, wait a
delightful for a cat.
How do we avoid that happening?
Don't get in the cabinet.
wait a minute. How do we travel through the cabinet to a different cabinet?
You crawl
You
through the
can't.
cabinet.
Oh.
The cabinet
Wait.
doesn't store the things.
And the trees not kind of living things? If
So
the
it's
trees,
only-
that's organic living matter, are they not? Or is it just like
As we
humanoid?
animate inanimate
Raised
objects.
beans crushed.
Animate objects can't be stored in it. So if it's
Oh.
alive and moving, it will get kicked out. A plant is fine.
Okay. All right. So this is just a shipping spell, basically,
Yeah.
Yes, and storage.
and storage, and it's in all of the locations at once until it's opened at any one of them.
Yes. So all of the dimensional cabinets open up to the same interdimensional space.
So it would be so easy for anyone learning this spell to just go up to some wizard's cabinet, cast the spell, and access the stuff that they're storing in there.
So if you do that, that stuff gets shunted out, just dumped out on the ground. But you can't. It has to be. You can only cast it on a mundane storage object, so it can't be a magically enchanted cabinet already.
Okay.
No, so you're not actually able to create a new cabinet by doing this. You have to cast it on an existing one.
An existing object. So it could be like a crate, a cabinet, a box. It has to be some sort of storage object.
I see. Okay. Now, is the space unlimited
Wait.
inside?
Wait, so am I
Is it
creating a
bigger
cabinet
on
to
the
then
inside?
send the saplings, or am I using someone else's cabinet to send the saplings?
Using someone else's cabinet to send the saplings.
Do I need the spell in order to use the cabinet?
No, they're giving you the spell as payment for delivering the saplings in advance.
Okay. So I'll have to use the spell anyway to create a cabinet anyways to transport the plants anyway, because we're not in Gordon's Fall yet.
Yes.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
now with it.
Yes. So I feel like it would benefit us, or at least Sam is probably thinking this right now, that like to start collecting objects that you can store things in in order to plant them in various places. Granted, this is not a transportation spell. This is just a shipping spell. So I guess only at relevant places. I probably don't want to leave a cabinet in a in a field.
Unless it's like a really common field.
Yeah.
Well, also, if someone who haven't granted temporary access to your cabinet opens it, they just open a mundane cabinet with nothing in it.
Nice. That was my
Okay,
next
so that
question.
would prevent the stealing. Gotcha.
Guys, I'm gonna figure out a way to use this spell so we can like pull off a heist or something.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
there's so much
sorry.
potential.
I
Oh,
will
yeah,
like
what?
hack into another wizard's cabinet system to reveal to them. Like now that I know this spell.
Also, by default, when you create a cabinet, if a creature enters it, it shunts it out to a random location. You can also send them to a specific location.
Ugh, we're pulling a heist, you guys.
Wait a minute. A creature. Sorry, say that again.
You can choose
So
which cabinet
when
you want
creating
to.
the cabinet, you can specify the plane and location that living creatures are transported to when they enter the cabinet.
Oh.
Oh, so we can choose for them to like enter the plane of fire, for example.
Yes.
Wait, so we can like. Oh,
Well,
we
then
have
we
to
could
have a cabinet there though
transport-
first.
Yeah, but we could transport each other then, if that's the case, right?
Yeah, quick getaway.
Although, do we have a way to get out of those planes then? If we don't have a cabinet in those planes to get
Is
us
this a
back?
spell you came up with?
Yes. Also,
Dope as fuck.
the spell can't put them out onto the same plane that the cabinet exists on. It has to send them to a different plane.
I mean, if I'm
Oh.
sent as well, I can then create another cabinet and say, oh, I choose for us to be sent to the material plane.
Yes.
Quick teleportation!
So wait a second. So you could send your buddy into the cabinet to a different plane, and then once they get to that plane, could you transport them back to the plane that you're on, but to a different cabinet on the plane that you're on?
Yes. I'm going to add a stipulation to this, though.
Loophole.
It's reduced easily.
Damn it!
Did
I should have just.
He's not going to allow us hacked teleport.
But I think a hack teleport is so cool.
I've used a hacked teleport as a demiplane. I've used that as a hacked teleport. So like so demiplane, you essentially create like a small room, and the doorway lasts for an hour. But if you then open the doorway into this demiplane, you can then either you can then just plane shift out back to where you want to go, and that's a hack teleport, or you just recast demiplane to reopen a door to somewhere new. Like I've used that as hack teleports to
Yeah.
get to like obviously you have to be high level because demiplane is an 8th level spell.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And even if you're doing demiplane then plane shift, even plane shift is a 7th level spell. So like it was like a hack. It was a hack teleport that only became available when we were very high level characters. But it was fun. It did come in handy.
Okay, so I've adjusted this. Only creatures that aren't allowed access to the cabinet will be shunted into a different plane. If you are allowed access, you will have access to the cabinet that you open, the interior space, but it won't let you out to different cabinets.
But could you hide in it and not be
Yes.
found by the next one home? Okay, so we just got a nice
Okay,
little...
so intruders are shunted out into different planes.
Yes.
So this is instead of if someone opens the cabinet and it's
If someone
just
opens the cabinet and just sees nothing in there and leaves it, they don't get shunted out. But if they try to get in the cabinet, then they will.
Okay, all right, interesting. So
And
they would have
anything
to
anything
know.
that someone without permission puts into the cabinet, when it's closed, will be shunted out into another plane.
Okay. So wait, the putting something in there, that's kind of funny. So we have this, we enchant, put this spell on somebody's random cabinet in their house. And then they try to start their shit, and it just gets turned off.
Do that with somebody who like has a child and the child's playing hide and seek, gets in the cabinet, and it just
God.
God. That's
Dude.
so cool.
That is someone's backstory right there.
The child.
I have to get back to the material plane because I crawled in the cabinet as a kid.
Oh, I was thinking that it's the parent who's on a quest to travel the planes to find their child who got shunted away in the game of hide and go seek.
It's kind of like Narnia, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, kinda.
Yeah.
We've solved how Narnia happened, guys.
Awesome.
That's how the closet was able to do it. The wardrobe, whatever.
It wasn't rings at all. It was cabinets.
For sure.
Wait, does anyone know the actual?
I do.
Yes.
There
you go.
No, I only made it to the second book.
It wasn't rings at all.
I do think the connection
they
between
did rings, didn't they?
Yeah, it was rings and like pools of water that he just kind of jumps into.
Yeah, there's a like a liminal space world, like an in-between world where the rings could take you, and then they
listened to the later books on audio, so I don't remember them as well.
Yeah, and then he just made a wardrobe out of the tree that was made out of, like the ring was kind of made from, and that's how it became the wardrobe to Narnia, because it was that place.
Good callback. I like that.
Well, what can I say? It's an old English fairy tale. Of course, I fucking know it.
Yeah. So okay, so I'm trying to make sure I understand the rules of this thing. Man, we gotta be careful where we put these cabinets, man. Like,
I'm so excited.
For now, I'll dispel it once I've transported the plants, and then Kaz is just gonna like get like a random crate, because I'm sure we have crates because we have like boxes of supplies in the wagon, and just kind of like
does the wagon count as a container?
Spell that they've received, and then just one by one I'll put the saplings inside.
You guys, like, we got to be able to pull off a bank heist with this or something.
Has anyone been to Gordon's Fall?
I have not left my town until about 6 months ago.
I wonder, would Sam have been to Gordon's Fall? Should I know the answer to this question?
Sam has not.
Okay. So
I'm guessing as a good man, he would have been the most likely to know Gordon's Fall just with growing up in Mara.
Fair enough, yeah. And what part of the world is Kaz from?
Kaz actually grew up in Falkirk, the town that we just kind of destroyed. Like, I mean, that's kind of why like, the first adventure they went on was to the mountains and getting suckered into a death by a dragon, apparently. After that, they slowly made their way to Crooked Crossroads and then just kind of flitted between adventuring parties until they finally found one that accepted them.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah.
They found one that put up with their excessive pastry.
Found one that actively encouraged it.
Yes.
Let's go to Gordon's Fall.
Yay.
So, how long does it take us to get there?
It will take about 2 weeks, and we'll take a break and pick up as we get to Gordon's Fall.
Okay.
You guys good with a 15-minute break? Or would you like longer or shorter?
10? Y'all go with 10?
10's fine.
10's good.
Cool.
All right, then we will be back at 40.
Cool.
Thank you. All right, thank you guys. See you in a bit.
I'm gonna have to ask Elias when he gets back how he comes up with these spells and these trinkets.
He's very, very good at it.
Yeah, I think so far it's one of my favorite traits of his. Granted, only for first campaign and only first few sessions or playthroughs for me. So, had anyone else been with Elias before this?
My first campaign with him.
It's my first campaign with him, but I knew him before because I am longtime childhood best friends with his spouse. So.
Oh wow,
That'll
cool.
do it.
This is how I found out about Elias' campaign. His spouse was like, hey, check this out on the
Got guilted at joining on the, entry level.
Awesome.
I actually have met Elias once in person. We went to a cat cafe and pet cat.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh,
Hey,
love
Elias,
that.
we're just talking about you. He runs away. Um,
I just wanted to grab the cups from the cat cafe.
Yeah.
oh, cool.
We
They have little cats
Oh,
inside.
that's an awesome name.
Aw.
He's a cat inside it.
Jealous.
And as you slowly drink, you realize that you boiled a cat alive by covering it in hot house in a hot beverage.
Oh no.
Don't worry, they like
It was-
espresso.
Oh my god, a cat hyped up on espresso. Could you imagine?
Isn't that what catnip is?
There.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
At least we
cat,
have a
whenever
crash
he gets
out.
catnip is brilliant. Like I gave him some cat because it was a fireworks night here recently, so lots of fireworks. So the way that I made sure my cat would be okay was getting him fucking stoned out of his mind by just like spreading catnip on his favorite blankets, and he was just rolling all over them, just kind of like just spread eagling over them, and it was beautiful.
My roommate definitely uses CBT on her dogs to chill them the fuck out.
My dog hates Halloween because strange children are running around and she hates children. And so I had to put
Understand.
her on her anti-anxiety meds that she normally only gets on for a vet visit and just drug her to heck. She's on her gabapentin and trazodone. So she was very sleepy and had a okay time. We just turned all the lights off in my house and hid upstairs.
Gabapentin's a really interesting drug, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys go through 2 weeks of unexciting travel as you go to Gordon's Fall. You fight a few bandits, you defeat an empire, all sorts of stuff happens, but we're not going to talk about that.
They play so
Well-
many games of I Spy on the way. Like,
Okay,
fully
you can't just
games.
casually say we defeated an empire, okay? But that either did happen or that did not happen, and we can't talk about it.
I spy
happened, or was
something
this really
beginning with Q.
I spy.
Well,
That's
Ew.
different.
What starts with you?
Unless there's a bunch of quail running across the road.
Don't spoil it.
I love quail, they're so cute.
They are cute.
But we arrived. That yes.
Yes, you arrive in the city of Gordon's Fall, and you can see exactly how the last leader died, because this city is not built horizontally. It is all vertical. Some of the buildings rise up to a quarter of a mile into the sky, some even a little higher.
What?
Whoa.
That's awesome.
You can see as some of them lean in the wind, rocking back and forth, and every so often you see a brick fall and go clattering to the ground. You gotta watch yourself, because you never know when you might get taken out by one of those.
This is why you wear her
He's
hat.
still alive.
Huh.
It's the tall and
Vigilant.
towering buildings of Gordon's Fall. You see in the center a dark and mysterious tower. Very, very thick stone, no windows, and a large portcullis entrance at the bottom. This is the Hall of Records, where all of the contracts important to the country of Mara are stored.
How do we know this?
There's a sign.
Can I go to a magic shop to find erupting earth? Because I feel like that could come in handy in a city like this.
Yes,
Cool. I go find a magic shop.
I tell you in case you need a distraction.
Oh please.
'Cause I know you're not buying anything legitimately.
Buying? What's
Sam-
buying mean?
An exchange of
Sam
points
is
for wedding
also
services?
Samantha also wanted to go to this magic shop mainly because she's looking at these bricks falling from the sky and just feeling like she needs some kind of protection, and it seems like magical would be the best.
Usually
I
is.
guess we'll follow the rest of the group. Manny will join at the magic shop.
With the magic
Cool.
shop.
Yay! Once again, Kaz, you are our de facto leader. Or it's almost, I guess, more like we just follow you around. You have good ideas.
Mm-hmm.
so there is a place that sells scrolls that you can learn this spell from. Each one of a third level spell costs 47 gold here.
Only 47 gold? Why is it all so cheap?
Third levels and below in this city are pretty cheap. It jumps dramatically up to 500 gold for fourth level, and then up to 2,000 for fifth.
Oh golly.
Okay.
Part
I mean,
of the
no
reason
way,
that
I
it's
don't
cheap
have enough.
here is due to the economics of the city, which are very dependent on third level spells and below being easily available and frequently cast. So it's a heavily subsidized industry in this part of the city, but higher level spells are not as subsidized and are much more specialized.
Okay. So before I go in, I'm gonna just subtly cast Illusory Duplicate to mimic a third level spell scroll. And then I'm going to go inside and just kind of browse through the spell scrolls and swap out my Illusory Duplicate for the one that I want. And then just continue browsing and then leave as if I couldn't find the one that I wanted.
I'll go up to the shopkeeper during this, and I'll just be like, hey, I don't really know a lot about magic, but I was hoping to pick up some spells, and I basically just start going, what's that? What's that? What's that one? What's this one?
And then as
So this
this
should-
conversation is happening, Sam also walks up, but with a legitimate query as well.
These are
Speaking,
legitimate.
fair enough. Well, who am I speaking to? Who's the shopkeeper?
You're speaking to a 24-year-old man named William.
Okay.
He's a bit chubby and hasn't really spent much time outside of the city. His fingers are stained with ink. His hair is long and scraggly, poorly maintained, and he has really patchy facial hair that he is trying his best to get grow. And you can see where one spell that he cast actually made little bits of grass grow out his face instead of a beard.
Wow.
I lean over and I'm subtly like, hey, Sam, I think you might have a better shot with your seduction plan this time.
So Sam looks at wait, was this Ray speaking? Yeah.
Yeah.
She looks at Ray and then she looks back at the shopkeeper. Is the shopkeeper like, is his full attention on me, or is he like somewhat distracted?
He's pretty distracted by Ray right now.
Yes. Okay.
What's that one?
Um,
Why's it different from that one?
so I try to get his attention. Sir, I was wondering, do you carry any kind of magical protection from falling objects? I'm looking for a spell tailored specifically to for that purpose.
Magical falling objects?
No. A spell that would protect magically from objects falling from the sky. I'm just worried about a brick falling on my head and killing me.
Hmm.
And I don't particularly want to wear a helmet all the time, nor do I feel like that would necessarily save my life if something were to happen big enough to fall on my head. Also, I'm not just looking at this for myself. I'm wondering if there's any type of spell that you carry that I could also apply not only to me, but also to my companions. And it is somewhat obvious that Sam is like truly legitimate in her worries about the state of the city. And
A little freaked.
yeah.
I do have a spell like that.
I do want to try to well, go ahead. I want to see what he's going to say first before doing anything. Also,
So this is
my
a spell. We call it hard hat here. It prevents damage from falling objects 10 pounds or less.
okay.
Bricks making 10 pounds every fall?
Yeah, we're talking
Not
10 pounds weight or
usually.
10 pounds force.
10 pounds of weight.
Okay. Hopefully I would just see something that's bigger than that and sidestep it. But how much is this spell and what level of spell is this?
Oh, this spell?
And so also while Sam is speaking to the shopkeeper, she is hoping that between the two of them that they're providing enough of a distraction to cover Kaz's speed.
Misdeed.
So this is a first level spell.
Okay. Also, by the way, if since I'm not really a magic user, how does that? Would I not be able to cast it? I guess would I have to like basically give this to one of my companions for them to cast it?
Yes, you would.
Okay. You don't have any magical like clothing or anything like that would like enchanted items that would provide the same sort of protection, would you?
No, we do not.
That spell's fine. How much is it?
First level spell, it's 5 gold.
5 gold? I can pay that. So Sam reaches
Is
into
it just
her.
one person or multiple people?
This can target up to 10 creatures, so 10.
Okay. Do we know how long
Perfect. We
this
can even
spell
get the
lasts?
horses in.
Do we know
So
if it's like a couple hours or is it?
Oh, good question.
Lasts for 8 hours.
Okay, that's pretty
Oh,
solid.
Yeah. Did Manny walk up? So are we all three
Yeah, I
talking
think
to him
Manny
now?
would kind of saddle up and start maybe asking some more of the technical questions, like, oh, and the
Yeah.
duration, trying to figure out, in case we need to buy 2, if we think we're going to be here for more than 8 hours and we're concerned.
I mean, I'm just
So
going to
I'm-
make it my sleight of hand with advantage.
Yeah. And Sam is fairly confident that between the three of them, they've got this.
No.
Guys, I hope.
What
I
the-
hate
what's
it when I
that?
roll
What's
low
that?
with advantage.
Yeah, that's rude.
Like, I've
So,
got a plus 10.
Sam hands over the gold. I had 16. I'm lowering that now to 11. Okay. And I think I'm going to hand the spell over to. Would all three of them be able to
I
do
can't.
this?
So
Okay.
the way spell scrolls work, if you have magic, you can just rip it, and if it's of a level of spell that you can cast just naturally, you just cast it as you rip the spell scroll. If it's of a higher level than you can cast, you need to roll for it and hopefully succeed. If you're a wizard, you can learn the spell and then you can just cast it whenever you want it if you've got it prepared.
Okay. So that would be you then. Well, when
So
it's
if we are fine just casting it once, then yeah, Mandy can do it. But if we want someone to actually learn it, it's going to have to be Kaz.
Okay. So I'll wait
Yeah.
to hand it to her after this.
Because Kaz is pretending to not know you because
Yes.
they asked to do something right now.
Right.
Is a 16 enough considering he's got 3 people distracting him?
Yeah, 16 is enough to get it.
I'm being
Thank goodness.
annoyingly distracting.
And the spell scales with weight protection by each level upcast, as well as duration.
Okay.
So second level, it will be like £20 for 24 hours.
Yes.
Awesome. Nice, quick work.
Third level would be
Oh, it
30
scales by
hours.
additional 8 hours every level.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh,
We're just increasing Kaz's arsenal just like daily.
Mm-hmm.
honestly, that's what I love about wizards. You can learn literally an unlimited number of spells. The only thing is you can only have like only a few prepared, so you've really got to make sure you know which ones you can have. I mean, thankfully you can kind of swap them out in a short rest, but you know.
Yeah.
The choices, though, it's agonizing.
So, so I guess we're leaving then. But I will say that
Who
Sam
wants
does.
the hard hat spell added to theirs?
Oh, I think I would give it to Kaz.
Right, Kaz, you're picking up quite a few spells today.
I know. I'll spend like the evening when we're like in an inn. I'll spend the evening just kind of like learning the 2 new ones I got today. So yeah.
Cool, where to now?
Do I know anything about my target? I
You
know
know,
some
your target is
political
going to be
figure.
working in the Big Black Tower.
Hmm.
It's the main administrative hub for the whole city, and it's where higher level officials go to work and have meetings.
Do I know my target's name?
1 second, I have to check my notes on him. It's been a while.
I will say that Sam, like as they were leaving, she kind of like looks back at the shopkeeper a little bit, little bit remorsefully, because she's not entirely at ease with stealing from people that she believes are not deserving of it, or on the more innocent side of things. She has no quibbles about it when it comes to stealing from thieves. But yeah. So anyway, you can just if you were to look at her as they were leaving, you could tell.
I think Ray has no problem because in her commune, everything was just bartered or just sort of given freely. So she kind of thinks money is fake.
Yeah.
The one you're taking care of, that you have to take care of, is Lenton Thorpoud.
Okay.
Thorpoud. What a great name.
Okay.
And is it the same case of I need to get on his good side? Is there anything in particular that I know I need from him?
So Lenton Thorpoud is a higher administrator, and from what you know, you need to get on his good side to advance some policy. It's a small change, but an important one. You need to adjust the time of contracts. An expiry date on certain contracts, you need to be moved forward by about 2 months in order to allow the advancement of the anarchists.
Okay.
Aren't we planning to destroy them all anyway, though?
Yeah. If we end up destroying, will that just take care of this? Do I no longer need him, or do we still need?
You could forego him and just destroy the contracts. That's a fair route.
Okay.
Probably be more secure than the ones in.
Yeah, that's the thing. This is the hub of all of them. It's probably going to be
Kind of.
really
That news of like the contracts there being destroyed will probably have them double down security.
I mean, how
Yeah.
unstable do these towers look?
What's it over?
So the weird thing about these towers is they don't look unstable, but instead it looks like they shed bricks and that they're growing. And that when they shed bricks, it's just part of their growing process.
Oh, these buildings aren't like alive, are they?
Only in the
similar
sense that they
situation to the
grow,
tree.
have feelings, think about things, have opinions, talk to each other. Only in that kind of way.
The towers.
Oh! Wait,
Can I
does that
talk
mean
to the building?
we can befriend the buildings? Guys, let's befriend a bunch of buildings.
Let's
Oh
do
my
it.
Now,
goodness.
the only tower in the city that's not alive is the big black one in the center.
Oh, it's the dead
Aw.
one.
The one that we'll need to destroy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Wow.
wait, let me do some math.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh no.
Okay, how smart are you guys?
As players or as
Depends on the context.
characters?
As
Yeah.
characters? That impacts whether you're going to realize this or not.
Oh, Kaz got a +4.
I got a +1. My intelligence is only 12.
I have like a 10 on intelligence. If that's what you mean?
Ray has no street smarts.
Well, this is more of book smarts-ish kind of issue. But, Kaz, you might know this. Can you make an intelligence check for me? Actually, make that investigation.
Sure, I've got a +10 to investigation.
Oh no.
Expertise.
18.
Kaz, as you guys are walking into the city, looking at this building that you guys have to destroy, something occurs to you. You have a bomb, and
Oh.
I do.
this very large tower is likely structurally sound enough to take the blast of the bomb without knocking down any other buildings, if you do it right.
And with a 28, would I also be able to work out exactly where the best place to place said bomb would be?
Yes, you're going to have to go about 4 layers into the sub-basement.
I
What
think
that
as
detail
Kaz,
though?
I think as Kaz realizes this and starts kind of doing like the small calculations in their head, they're just like, at first they're going to be like still, then like their nose is going to start twitching, then their ears are going to start flicking, then their tail is going to start kind of quivering as they just get more and more excited about like The prospect of being able to set off this, like...
The most
stupid-
terrifying thing I've ever seen is just Kaz.
Mhm.
So excited.
Yeah, Kaz being excited is a terrifying prospect.
Yeah, Sam just looks at Kaz askance, kind of like slowly growing a little worried.
Okay, so
You-
there's going to be a few issues here that you've identified. The basement is heavily guarded. They have magical measures for keeping spell scrolls out of the building, so you'll have to sneak it in somehow.
Could a portable hole do it, or
No, the portable hole would not make it into the building.
Maybe a
could the
cabinet?
cabinet do it?
Yeah.
Yes, but it would take time to enchant the cabinet. It has a casting time of 10 minutes.
That's fine. 10 minutes is nothing compared
Well, we
to...
could just like cast it on a container that's small enough to carry on us.
It has to be a container of at least 3 feet by 3 feet.
Okay, never mind.
So there's 3 big points that you have to address here. You're gonna have to fight your way into the basement. You're gonna have to get the bomb in somehow, and then if you do get the bomb through the cabinet, you're gonna have to spend 10 minutes fighting people off while you get the bomb established, and then get back out.
Wait, so if it's not going to be strong enough to blow up the building, though, what would be the goal of this?
You
If
can
do it
destroy
like this,
that
it's
building,
strong
not
enough
the
to
city.
collapse the building and destroy
Oh,
the
but not
contract
destroy the
without
other
taking out of the nearby buildings.
Gotcha. I thought you meant like that building was strong enough to sustain the blast.
So the building would collapse?
Does it? How many people are in the building at nighttime? Is it just guards?
About 5,000 people in the building at night.
Holy shit.
So it will get us access to the spell scrolls we need to, not spell scrolls, the contracts that we need to destroy, as well as any other magical items and artifacts that would be fun to steal for the dragons.
But the hard thing is, we know possibly some of the people working in this building are only working because they are under contract.
That is true.
Yeah, that's a lot of people to take out.
Is it
Yeah.
possible to, like, cause a disruption or something, distraction to get people out of the building?
We set it on fire first. People
I mean, it's
evacuate.
got to have a fire alarm
Then
system,
people blow
right?
it up.
Or a bunch
True,
of like
true.
wizards going to try and rush in and put the fire out.
Mm.
Is there any levels of this building that are free to like public access, and there's just like restricted areas?
The base floor is accessible by the public. All the rest are restricted.
Okay, so we can at
Lobby.
least explore the base floor.
A few things you're going to know going into this. There are armed guards in the basement. The sub-basement is after 4 levels of basement. So that means you have to fight your way through 8 floors.
It will be kind of
That's-
difficult
that's-
to get down there.
Yeah.
The guards aren't very powerful, but there are a lot of them.
Now, so what would happen if we use this bomb not from within?
You would
Probably
probably
blow
take
up
out
a
at
city
least
block.
10 nearby buildings.
Oh my gosh.
And as we've established, the buildings are alive and have feelings. We don't want to kill
Yeah.
innocent buildings. We do want to kill a bunch of you probably
5,000
Innocent
people.
D&D.
Man. Okay.
So if you guys do this way, you'll have to fight down 8 floors, set the bomb, fight back up 8 floors, and get out.
Yeah.
Can we trigger the bomb from a remote location? Or is it like, we got 30 seconds?
Yeah, I have to be within 100 miles to set it off, I think, right?
Oh, well, I wasn't planning on going further than 100 miles.
So I could be at the very edge of the city to set it off.
So
What?
it has a
Go ahead.
it has a range of 1,000 feet.
That's not very
Okay,
And
nice.
so
then-
I can set it off from within 1,000 feet, which is definitely the same thing as 100 miles.
And
What?
part of this is you can only set it off in the sub-basement because the sub-basement has caverns, and those are up to 300 feet high. So you're going to have to go down really far down.
These caverns have another entrance, do we think?
That's a really good question.
And then my other question is, what is stored in the sub-basement?
Yeah, like could we trick someone to take it there for us?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, ain't no way we're gonna go. I mean, we could, I think, but I feel like
We'd actually have to have everyone here.
yeah.
The sub-basement is actually a kind of a warehouse for general miscellaneous items that have been confiscated.
Ooh.
Hmm.
We either hide the spell scroll in something that we then get confiscated, or we disguise the spell scroll as something that would then get confiscated.
Yeah, they just need to know it's not a spell scroll, because otherwise I assume they wouldn't store it there.
Oh yeah.
Do we know what kind of items they tend to confiscate?
Most of the stuff that ends up down there isn't confiscated because of the items, it's confiscated because of people, stuff that they did.
Okay, so like someone's
So, like,
it's taken, it's repoed.
Yeah. Typically, it's repossession from debts, but also things that have been acquired during illegal activities.
Okay.
Oh, I know. We find someone who is like currently repossessing things and slip it into the stash of things. being
Yeah, that's what I was
repossessed.
thinking.
I mean, we'll still have to like disguise it to like make it look not like a spell scroll.
So we need to find a repo man.
Yeah, and con him.
Okay.
Or just
Alright.
someone who's about to be nabbed and like slip it
Yeah.
on their person or something.
Right. I like the Repo Man idea because we know that Repo Man is going to take it there,
Mhm.
but we gotta
there-
find.
Any way to do like a location tracking thing or something to make sure that it like actually gets where it needs to go? Like we don't actually trigger it when it's on the 5th floor or something.
I don't know. I know we have some magical.
I can send my
measures,
familiar
but
with it.
Can you
Oh,
go that far distance?
I mean, okay, so the way it works, I lose communication with them beyond a certain distance, but that just means I can't communicate with them. I can stay, they will still follow whatever the last instruction was, and I should still be able to like do the see through their eyes thing. So like, while I won't be able to tell them like, okay, you're deep enough now, leave. Like, but I can resummon a familiar that then gets blown up in a 9th level spell explosion.
what shapes can the
Or
familiar
familiar.
take?
Currently a snake.
It is currently a flying snake, yes.
Adorable.
I could cast invisibility on snake. I presume.
Then the snake could maybe just take it down there.
I don't know if I could carry it, and I don't know if there's anything that there might be things that are going to dispel the magic.
Good point.
But we gotta find the Repo Man.
And it is another thing worth thinking of is you could try and find another way into the caverns.
Can we try and find like a thieves' hall or like a really seedy pub or like the underground of people who might know the ins and outs of like sketchier parts of the city? Because I feel like they'd know if there was an extra entryway.
I could probably find some thieves' cant to follow.
Yeah, exactly. Or I feel like this is basically a government building, so it's like for sure there's gonna be people who are doing seedy stuff with government money.
Dare I say, do we want to split the party, have 2 people try to track down information about an alternate entrance, and 2 people try to find a Repo Man and
I
follow
think this
him?
is a good idea. Yeah.
I know
Okay, but
splitting the party normally
not fighting.
Yeah, fighting would be bad if we were split.
Yeah, we need to make sure we don't actually get into combat. This is purely just
Shit goes down, you run away.
Mhm.
Yeah, we gotta be smooth talkers.
Yeah, and then like meet back up.
So can we? How long does it? What is the process that Kaz would need to go through to learn that spell to cast it? So we don't. I think this is something that Sam would actually be asking. She'd be like, so like, what do you actually have to do to be able to cast the spell?
So because it is a 9th level spell, I cannot physically.
Well, I
learn
think
it
the
faster
helmet,
than that.
the hard hat spell.
Yes, the hard hat.
The helmet spell
Oh,
just give me an hour or 2, and I can learn it quick as.
All right.
But actually, with the 9th level spell, do you have to?
Yeah, with the
scroll?
9th level spell, I'll have to activate it. Hope that I can activate it with the lucky roll, and then the spell will then just kind of be until I then trigger it.
Okay.
But then we've lost the spell scroll and can't do it again. So if I fail to activate it, then it's all null and void anyway.
Okay, so we'll make a backup plan.
So there's 4 of us, and we're gonna split up to do this. Well, actually,
if we're finding thieves to find an alternate way into the caverns anyway, we might as well find information on where the contracts are, because either way we need to know where they are to destroy them.
Yeah,
that's
true.
The building, well or not.
Yeah.
So,
we still don't have a way to communicate from a distance with each other, do we?
A bit. I believe
We
I
get, like,
have.
Sending stones or something? Can we try and find a magic shop with that?
I have message, but I have to be within 120 feet, so it's not super helpful.
Yeah. Previously, if ever we split up, it was like when Wilfred's here, we can, because we both have familiars, we can kind of like swap familiars. We can then communicate through our respective familiars with the other group.
Okay.
Smart.
Well, I do know that Sam likes the idea. As we are discussing this as a group, she likes the idea of finding a thieves group, a thieves guild, or a CD.
I was about to say, like, they probably also would know what the latest arrests have been too.
Yeah.
Like, oh, they're targeting this group of people right now, kind of thing.
So maybe we just do them anyway.
Yeah, I'll head up, do some sort of thieves guild or something. Is there? Kaz, how do we make sure we don't look like a bunch of notes?
Do you say look like a bunch of nerds?
Notes. So, like, how do we make sure that they trust us and don't think we're like? How do we make sure that these people trust us and don't?
Ray has like a tie-dye like camp T-shirt and like some.
Yeah. Okay.
Or just like a bunch of billowy, like really colorful fabrics with little bells on it and shit.
Okay, I think Kaz is gonna like critically look at like each of you in turn, like kind of like think like I reckon we can get Alison in fairly easily. Manny, ruffle your hair a bit, and then kind of reach up and ruffle your hair up.
I'll bend down because I am much taller than him.
blood on, just kind of like where you had cleaned the dried blood on your hair, like on your clothes, like Kaz will just kind of like put some back on, and then we'll just kind of look at Ray and just spend like 5 minutes just kind of like circling Ray, trying to work out how the fuck to
I
make
got a
this
black cloak.
Okay, that should do it. It's
I
black.
think I keep like a dark colored cloak on me to hide the clothes because I know it's an issue.
Would you be willing to get a piercing?
Oh my god, yes! I've always wanted a
Sweet.
piercing. They did
Sweet. As soon as you say yes, Kaz will just kind of reach up, grab your ear, and then there's like you'll feel like a prick of pain, like a sharp little prick of pain. But then when Kaz pulls that paw away, like you then just have like a few like metal rings just kind of stuck in your ear
What
now.
the fuck? Oh my god, do I look cool now?
Sam looks appraisingly at your ear and nods. Is like, yeah, not bad.
I can give you an eyebrow bath too if you want.
Yeah, let's do it.
Sweet.
Oh, God.
Kaz will reach forward, and in the same way, this one hurts a hell of a lot more. But when I pull away, you just feel a bit of blood kind of dripping down into your eye, but you do have an eyebrow bar now.
Dope.
Yeah, Kaz just keeps a bunch of piercings in their pocket, like whenever they want to swap out their own piercings.
Have you done that before, Kaz?
Up to someone else.
Okay.
I mean, I did it to myself. recently.
thanks.
Let's make sure we keep it. No getting sick. Keep it clean. Oh gosh, what's Wilfred gonna say when he sees? Oh, God.
Sam is like, is like, thinks this is kind of cool and fun. So she asks Kaz for a nose piercing.
Yeah, sure.
Can't stop looking at ourselves and dropping those.
Do you want like a stud on the side of your nose, or do you want like a septum?
The former.
Cool. Kaz will reach up and then just kind of stick their finger up your nose a bit, or just like shove. Like this isn't with like piercing guns. They're literally just getting the piercing and just shoving it straight through your skin.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you're supposed to like not do that?
I mean, Kaz didn't know that. Kaz just saw someone with all these cool piercings, thinking, "Oh, cool, that was cool." Bought a bunch of piercings and then just shoved them through his.
Yeah,
his
definitely. No.
And so they just assume that's how you do it.
I think Manny's just grimacing off to the side, like, "Oh God, I think I'm supposed to be the responsible one of this group." And like the de facto, if Wilfred's not here, it's all like
Parents are not here. It's up to the oldest sibling.
yeah, I'm the oldest sibling in the group. I'm like, oh no.
Do we actually know how old each of our characters are?
Vaguely, I know Manny's like mid to late 20s, so is has a good 5 to 10 years on Kaz.
Yeah, Kaz is
Oh,
18.
Yeah, I want to say Ray's like 18, 19, like old enough to be officially an adult, and is able to leave.
Yeah.
I mean, Kaz
so
is
Sam,
their age at 15, so they've been on their own for a few years now.
Yeah.
so I would say Sam is so Sam is actually 32.
Okay,
but
so Sam's the oldest.
You're the
technically,
cool
yes.
Young at heart though.
Yes, exactly. Like she's more inclined to the reckless behavior still.
Okay, so
Why do you
Manny
think
wants
you're
to
so well?
see back, like, oh great, I have someone older than me. Oh no, okay, yep, keep moving along.
Yeah.
But on our way to the Thieves Guild, Kaz will just kind of like, if we're going past like a jewelry booth, just kind of like grab a handful of more piercings because they've kind of run low of their supplies after piercing.
You gotta have your
family members. So like just kind of like putting more piercings in the pocket so they once more have options for if they do feel like, I want a different ear piercing this time.
Before they go further, Sam is like, wait, since we're like, she actually turns around and you could tell that Sam is like having a great time. And she's like, since we're, we just got piercings, I just wonder how open you guys would be. I know we don't have all the time in the world, but
Tattoos?
Do any of you have tattoos?
I'm covered in fur, and I'd have to shave that off. That would be embarrassing as fuck.
That is so funny.
You have your pop
I've
hats.
thought about this.
Yes.
Your pop hats. Those are naked.
I guess the same applies to Kaz technically, right?
I mean, yeah, Kaz has a debtor's tattoo from Rosethorn the Wizard. They probably also have a debtor's tattoo from the Dragon, but I don't think they have any legitimate tattoos. The thing is, it's also kind of hard to tattoo fur. It's more of like a spray paint kind of thing.
Wasn't there someone that had magical tattoos that we were looking at?
Yeah, there was.
Yeah, in a different city, I think.
Oh,
Right.
I know one wizard who instead of a spell book has all of their spells tattooed on their body.
What?
That is sweet.
Yeah.
One of my other characters actually keeps her spells like carved into her body as scars.
Actually, dude, we're going to a Thieves Guild / CD place. There's more than likely.
Tattoos.
Yeah.
Got tattoos of the thieves' place? Sweet.
Someone there is getting tattoos.
Yeah. Okay. Now, do we have any idea where to look exactly? I mean, I guess we could just go to like the closest tavern.
There should be like thieves can't just like in like innocuous places somewhere that like say go here for this thing, right?
So following sprayed marks along the walls. You can see where paint has been left splattered in what looks
Damn,
to
these are some
be
cool tags.
grandiose and crude gestures, but are actually a discreet communication.
Ah, I love it.
Following the
Do we
spray
all?
paint, you make your way down around the buildings into the sub-basement of one of them. And in here, you find a tavern. It extends several floors down and is filled with all manner of illegal activity.
I'm envisioning like the scene from Tangled.
Yeah, no, that's
Had
a
a
Any
dream.
minute, they'll break out into song about what they really want to be doing with their life. The most of them it will just be this.
Cool.
As you step inside, you are met with a variety of people. And
Nice.
these symbols are so
none of
musically
them really
inclined.
match. You see some old men, young people. You see all ages and races represented here. But a common thread amongst them is they have a red brand burned into their wrist, marking them as a contract breaker who somehow made it back from the Feywild.
That's badass. Shit. Do I see any gambling going on? I would imagine so.
Not on the first floor, it's on the third floor. But there they play a particular game of dice, where the goal is you start, the betting goes up depending on the type of dice you're using. It starts with D4s all the way up to D100s, and the goal is to get the most different combinations as possible.
Okay. Now, I believe Sam is proficient in like most games like this. Would she be familiar with this particular game?
Yes, this is a crude and difficult game to master. You see, you have the number of dice that you have as sides of the dice. No one plays the hundreds except in high stakes, talking in the hundreds of thousands of gold. Most commonly here, you play people playing sixes, and the rules are simple. You get your first roll where you roll all six, and then you get one re-roll each turn, and you can roll an opponent's if you choose. The goal is to get all of your dice different.
So Sam for sure is like getting the itch, like she like as soon as she walks into a place where that gambling is going on, she immediately does feel an urge, but she's trying to stay focused and committed to her companions in this moment, and so she's like trying to she asks Kaz and the others, but she directs her attention to Kaz, asking, how do you want to go about this?
Well, can I look around to see if I can spot someone who seems to be like I mean, there are always people who clearly have like different roles or like different like specialties in places like this. So can I see if I can find someone who seems to be like their specialty is like information and things like that?
Information brokers are on the second floor, and as you go down, you find a variety of information being sold. Talking amongst them and following signs, you find one who specializes in what goes in and out of the basement of the tower.
Oh shit.
Sounds like just what we need.
Yeah, well, kind of handy. They likely know routes as well.
Who's got the highest charisma?
Probably.
Not me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have something to sell? Because the whole point about information brokers is that you have to give something to get something. So quick round of, and does anyone have any juicy secrets that would be okay to sell?
Secret.
Well, secrets, political machinations, that kind of thing.
I mean, I got a pretty good secret over on my uncle.
I'll kind of pat. Like, I don't know if that's quite the type of secret they're looking
It's
for.
a juicy one.
Oh, cool,
Yes,
is it?
but I don't think most people know your uncle and therefore would have use for it. It would be a
Well,
very
you don't know that. What's the secret?
So 3 years ago, he disappeared for a month, and we all thought it was because he like wandered off into the woods and was like communing with nature or some bullshit. But actually, he was on a big bender because his crush rejected him, and and just like proceeds to tell you this like tale of like all the bullshit he got up to, and it's just a bunch of embarrassing shit. Like, stayed at this tavern for like 3 weeks and got up to all sorts of drunken escapades, and none of them would look good reflecting on the commune.
Brilliant. Unfortunately, not the kind of thing that these guys would do.
Damn it. I got a lot of mileage out of that back at the commune.
Well, perhaps I could attempt a persuasion check. I know that.
If I have a secret to tell, I can hopefully convince someone.
Yeah. I mean, last time I needed to buy information, I just told them about. I didn't tell anything, as Kaz realizes that Manny doesn't know the information that they sold that led to the ambush and Albafelo kind of going crazy. I mean, for anyone with insight, you can tell Kaz immediately like kind of held their tongue and said, "No, I didn't say anything. I didn't sell anything."
No, have you sold information before? What kind of stuff looks good?
Like I said, political machination kind of things, like information that would be useful to the people in this city. Say, for example, you know of an imminent attack that is in the works.
Hmm.
Just
I
as
don't
example.
know.
Well, let's see. Things we know. We know about the
We know about
dragon you
yeah.
soul.
And
Not
we
sure
could
if
just
that.
say that the dragon is like attempting to have something happen to the the contracts or whatever.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. We could say like,
Oh.
if you give us this information, this will allow us to destroy the contracts. Isn't that a payment enough? And then if they ask for proof that we're capable of it, we just tell them that we were the ones behind the contract destruction in Falkirk.
Yeah.
Do
Right.
you think any of them would take that information and sell it or something?
They,
Yeah,
Like, that's
probably.
pretty good
maybe
information to
really.
have over us.
Yeah, but we're already kind of in trouble.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. We could also try to sweeten the impact of this with persuasion as well. I think I've got like a 13 with plus a like a I guess sorry, I'm still learning how to read things. So I'm like a plus
on a
3.
sheet.
I have a +4 to persuasion.
Nice.
I cannot. I don't want to. Casting any sort of term is likely to go bad for us after, but it is a. I'll leave that as a last resort.
Leave what as a
I
last resort?
Like
charming
casting a charm
because with
spell?
magic. Yep.
I see.
Still, no, I did it, and it can lead to a bad fallout at the end.
I have a feeling, yeah, Thieves Guild would not be thrilled with someone using it.
Yeah.
Nor would it likely be
But
the first time.
Oh yeah, like I'll happily get on the wrong side of a politician, never get on the wrong side of a thief.
Yeah.
If anything, get on the good side of a thief, because the politician that you pissed off will likely hire the thief or assassin to go after you, but if you're on good terms with them, they'll be fair about it, and you can usually work out some kind of deal. Kaz is clearly talking from experience.
It's just like, whoa, you're so wise. Hope one day I'm as smart as you.
So Sam is like, okay, well, then yeah, we should talk to this information broker, the one who knows enough for what we need to know about the basement.
yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. So, guess we approach and see what information we can get.
Should we all approach or should a couple of us hang back?
Maybe,
I can beer Wingwoman.
Do you want
maybe-
Ray to be there? Will she fuck it up?
I don't want to leave Ray on her own.
That's
Okay.
very smart.
I can go with her, with Manny.
yeah. So me and Samantha go up. You two hang back, making us maybe try to keep an earshot
Yeah.
in case trouble.
I feel like this is a group that really does well at thinking things through. Well, to in certain most
Something
situations.
through.
We're
Yeah.
a group that has the chaotic vibes first. If we can hold off on doing the chaotic thing immediately to then think
Yeah.
it through, we're usually good. It's just the key
Yeah.
is not doing the
Holding
chaotic
back.
first idea
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah, well, that's a lame choice, so.
Yeah, it's like our strategy is more chaotically driven, but our tactics are pretty,
Oh,
well
yeah.
thought out.
We
Yeah.
think through our mayhem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we approach the information broker.
Yes.
The information broker looks at you with hollow eyes. They're mechanical, and you see they blink with shutters, and they have the hands of an artificer.
Damn, that's pretty
We
cool.
need information in how to get to the lowest levels of the tower. And
And we have information to sell too.
yes, is that something you can provide? We will try to make it worth your time.
10,000 gold, I can tell you the route in.
Fucking A.
Do you
And you,
take
you actually do hear Sam curse like that.
Do you also trade in secrets and favors?
Secrets, favors, yes. What kind of secrets and favors are you offering?
We have information on a powerful entity who's looking to shake things up in Gordon's Fall.
And not just to shake things up, this is an imminent plan. It's happening soon.
How much do you think we can profit off of this?
Well,
I would
it's
say
very good for the common folk, not great for the higher up.
this is a seismic change. Like Sam is like earnest when she says this. She's like leaning in. She's like this. Like we're not BSing you right now.
What kind of change?
Well, she looks to Manny, and is unsure of how they should like sell this exactly.
Kaz will just kind of like clear their throat and just be like, tell them, might as well tell them everything if we need the information.
And Sam looks the broker in the eye and is like, we tell you this, you are on the hook to make this trade with us. We're not fucking around.
Roll persuasion.
Okay.
Do I get to help then?
Yes.
Okay. You get a
Add your
little bit.
modifier, but not advantage.
Okay, add my modifier. So you get my +4 then added.
Okay. So I roll normal persuasion, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
The
I think
broker
you
looks at you,
get 20.
okay. Something big is coming. You're going to have to tell me what.
All right. I lean back. I look to Manny, trying to see if basically if she wants, if they want to tell it.
Are you familiar with the dragon in the ruins outside of town? They
What was his name?
Yes, I know of the dragon.
They have a group coming into the city to destroy the contracts.
And then I pipe in. And like I said, this is happening like soon, very soon. And it's going to happen.
It looks you. I need evidence that you can do it.
I think at this point, Kaz will just kind of like lean forward and say, "Hey, did you hear about the chaos down in Falkirk?" And then kind of like raise an eyebrow, like with the obvious suggestion in their eyes.
Oh, thank God for Cass.
Roll persuasion.
What, me? No.
This whole thing wide-eyed like it's a football match, just like back and forth between the people. It's like, this is
Uh,
cool.
can I have help from Manny to get a +4?
Yeah,
please?
nice.
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
How does Manny like share that? By the way, like what's the mechanism there? Oh, I thought it
I
was
think
gonna be
it's
funny.
me
Okay,
either adding in
that
comments
makes it a
or-
12 with Manny's +4.
Okay.
I have really shit charisma, guys.
I'll tell you what. There's a lot that can be riding on this. I can stand to make a whole lot of money off this if this goes down how you're saying it will.
Well, if we get the right information.
Yeah, so
I'm-
I'm
not giving you
more
the way
likely
in.
to have success.
Unless you can show me you got the cards for it.
We do have a weapon that can be used to completely destroy the tower. There shouldn't be anything left of it.
Up and on the table or it's no dice.
I'll glance back at
Kaz
Kaz.
will lift out the spell scroll and show it, but won't let go of it, but will show it.
Watch.
Sam
As this
puts a hand on
artificer
her
puts his
revolver.
hand on it, and he's casting Identify on the spell. And you see his shutters go wide and a grin shoot across his face.
Maybe we
As soon
should
as
like.
he's done, Kaz will hide the scroll again.
So we're fairly confident we have the right tools as long as we can get the information.
If we can get this into that building comes down, and then easy enough to slip in, destroy the
Tell you
contracts.
what.
And you profit from it
I
however
remember
you see fit.
Tell you, but you have to wait a wait for it.
Wait, what do you say?
I need you to wait a week for me to get things in place.
Sure.
I think that should be fine.
Does he smile
Make
like
my way
that?
for a week.
You see him thinking to himself, and you can literally hear gears turning as he's doing it.
I wish there was a way we could like bind him to a like this through magic or something.
There are ways, we don't have access to any of them.
Okay.
There's a way in. You're going to need to go south outside of the city until you reach a large cave. You're going to branch a dozen times. Always follow the left passage. Going to lead you right to the caverns. And once you get in there, you're going to see a large elevator going straight down. That's where you want to plant this, right at the base of that elevator. Don't touch anything down there. It's all trapped.
I look pointedly at Kaz.
Sam
Kaz will
also
nod.
looks pointedly at Cass.
Hey, I know when to destroy things and when to leave them be. 90% of the time.
This goes how you're planning. It's going to leave a large sinkhole where that tower's standing. Think you can handle
Mostly.
that, getting in and out?
I think so.
If we say required, I'm not saying that we will necessarily, but if we required hired help, where would we go for that? Who would you recommend going to for that?
Don't hire anyone. No one in the city can be trusted for this.
Fair enough.
Since you know the city better, whenever not the sinkhole won't be the only vacuum created. Are there what's currently in play to be the power that takes over?
That was a fun play of words.
I know a guy who's willing to pay a whole lot to know exactly when this is going to happen.
In order to help or in order to hinder? Someone who wants to fill in the void?
Help, hinder, it depends. Do you guys like magic?
You're asking us if we like magic?
Kaz will just kind of give this guy a look as if to say, is water wet?
Ray actually is like, it's all right.
This whole country's about to turn into a war zone. You understand that?
Yeah, it's been on the edge of being on a war zone, depending on where you are, for years now.
There's not a desire for the city to join Belathan?
Belfane
I have-
recently happened. Yeah, maybe they can get some of the land, but
You are saying that
British
this is
chomping at the bit.
essentially the powder keg that will set off a great deal more chaos in this land. And Sam says this kind of seriously, as I just attempted to.
You did a great job saying it seriously.
I have a few clients that would be paying for this if they found out, and they all have different goals. So, as part of our little arrangement, who do you want to know about this? Because they're the ones who are most likely going to come out on top.
Are we leaving
Well,
the people in a better situation? Being under contract isn't good for the citizens here. Are we trading that for a different master?
Contracts will be done.
Sam like tightens her fists, like she likes the idea of that. Well, what can you tell us about these power players?
I mean, can we do like a history check so we know so we can
Because
get
I'm
like an idea
guessing
of
one
like
is
who he might be
Droidex, right?
alluding to?
One's gonna be Droidex, but that's gonna be the one where they only people with magic get respect and right.
Yeah.
So there's 3 main power players. There's a lich that's in the city that's trying to take over.
Who we're going to destroy soon anyway.
There's General Hilton from Droidek who wants to invade. And then there is the Democrats in Felthane who want to liberate the country.
With them.
Yeah, honestly, we've been working alongside or in tandem with the rebels for a while now. Might as well give them one last boost before we just kind of go our separate ways.
Felthane
agree
would
with that.
be my preference.
I think Ray sees the Democrats as like the closest thing to a commune. So she's like, whatever we can get to get them closer to a commune state, that's what we should do.
Oh, honey.
A loving cult.
Elias, I can see the gears turning.
You can almost hear them.
Yeah. You're playing your character very well.
So if you want Felthane to succeed, then you're going to have to do something else.
Oh,
Of course.
Oh, yeah?
After you bring down the tower, you're going to have to figure out how to get Felthane into get Falkirk into the hands of Felthane.
Does Felthane Democratic Group have like not a representative, like a not an embassy over there?
Do I
Yeah, some sort of like
have-
ambassador or something.
Do I know any good means of contact for any of my contacts? Or am I only going with snail mail?
So your primary contact that you could get hold of is the Redwood in Falkirk.
who or
We've
what
got
is
a
the
week.
redwood?
We've got a
It's
week.
one
Can
of
we...
all of the anarchists who we've been helping overturn Mara for, they all have tree names. So the Redwood is one of the contacts.
Yes.
Well,
I
we
think
have
we
a
need to
week.
steal another spell, guys.
What?
I think we need to steal another spell. Sending. If we get sending, we
Yes.
can send a message to Redwood and say this is going down in a week. Make sure you have people ready to, like, pick up the pieces.
Yeah,
How much
I don't think
gold
we
do
can
we
get our
have?
hands too involved, but
Sam does kind of wonder, as she's still feeling that itch, to gamble. She does wonder, like she asks out loud, how much? Well, just amongst her companions, trying to whisper, like, how much gold do we have?
6 on me.
11 on me.
Let's see.
Do we know how high level sending is of a spell?
I got
Yeah, sending us
Ray
3rd level.
doesn't
So
know.
third level's pretty cheap, so even if we had to buy it, get a
Yeah.
couple. I got 200 and some gold on me.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
same.
Oh, so we could play
Okay.
the spell.
Ray's like, I don't know, but enough.
Okay. And then Sam looks up at the guy, the broker, and she's like, "Oh, one more thing. Do you know anyone who does good tattoos?"
Grins at the tattoos. Go to the 4th floor. You'll find some fun ones down there.
Maybe we can find a tattoo of sending. Can we find a tattoo of sending?
That'll be rad.
Then we buy the spell scroll. We can just have it, and then like a sending
Fuck yeah.
stone, except it acts as a sending spell, so it's not paired with anything. You can still cast it. But it's just limited to like however many uses
Yo.
a day. Can we do that? Can we do that?
I'm just imagining it's a tattoo that
Yeah.
goes across the hand.
I was gonna get that.
It's a telephone.
You'd be a dope as fuck DM if you did that.
Right.
This is what the
You can't
people
get a
want.
tattoo of a spell to cast it.
Sam, her
I'm
eyebrows
guessing it will be
jump up.
like a one use per day sending,
Yeah, once a day sending.
Yeah. but it won't be
Is this-
paired like a sending stone would. Sweet.
So wait, is this something that only spellcasters would be able to utilize?
No, anyone could get a magical tattoo and be able to cast a spell once a day with it. It's so cool.
Oh,
Like there
Yeah.
are actual magical tattoos as like the legendary item things that you can get. Is great.
so Sam did a little air pump with her fist because she's like she really wants to do magic and regrets that she never really like learned.
And we'll wrap up here for today, and we'll pick up next time getting the magical tattoos.
Getting tattoos.
Heck yeah.
Got a tattoo
All
appointment,
right.
you guys.
Nice.
Well, thank
Oh,
you
now I'm
guys.
getting the
Look
itch to get
forward
a
to seeing you
real
next week.
tattoo, but I don't currently have the funds to get a new one.
Yeah.
Being broke is brutal.
Yeah.
Mm.
I want to get a flying snake wrapped around my arm.
Ooh,
Nice.
A flying what?
A flying snake.
fun.
Yes, I support it.
I really want to get a
A few
dishonored.
months I should have saved up, but like I can't go
Yeah.
yet.
It'd be cool to get a dishonored
I got a pretty big tattoo last year, and now I'm broke forever.
tattoo.
Yeah, the last
I
tattoo
can't afford a
got-
tattoo for another 5 years, I think.
Yeah, my last tattoo ran me like just shy of 400 quid.
Yeah.
Do you know roughly what that is in US dollars?
In US dollars, I think that would be about $550, give or take.
Gotcha.
It's something like 150 to the pound, something around that. I
Yeah.
think it might be like a bit more, or a bit less, but it's approximately that. So
Yeah.
if my maths is right,
I just
Are
started
any of
doing
y'all
like same amount
familiar-
plus some.
Do y'all know the game The Last of Us?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I got Ellie's tattoo on my right arm. That cost
Nice.
me like around 600 for that. But he did a really good job.
My cheapest tattoo, I've got like a little lizard climbing on my arm. That only cost me about 60 quid. Then I've got a
Not doing
phoenix.
cheap
I've got a
tattoos.
phoenix on my shoulder, which was about 180. I've got the
That's
avatar
badass.
elements symbols on my leg, and that was also about, I think that was about 200. And then the
Yeah.
one on my arm that cost like just shy of 400 is a kind of sword made of the D&D dice with kind of magic swirling around it.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head out,
Alright.
guys. You guys have a good one. You
Alright.
can stay and talk as long as you please.
All right.
Yeah. All right. See you
Thank
next
you.
week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Adios.
I should probably also go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a good time, y'all.
Hey.
Thank you.
See you next week. Everyone decide what their tattoo is going to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we need to know what our tattoos will
We all
look
need to
like.
come with tattoo ideas.
Yes.
Nice.
The others are gonna join us next week and be so confused.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you need to look
Hey,
up what spell
guys,
you want
homework
and
for
what,
next session.
and what you want it to look like.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll
Nice.
get the
Oh wait,
sending
so
spell.
we're not necessarily on needing to get sending. We could get different spells.
Yeah, you can get whatever spell you want. Like I assume the higher spell level, the more expensive it will be.
Yeah.
So like a cantrip would be like really cheap. A third level will be more expensive, and if you want to get anything above that, that will be astronomical.
Would
Okay.
cantrip spell still only be once per day, do you think? Like once per long rest?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
But if you're
probably.
gonna get a magical tattoo, you might as well just get an actual spell.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Ray doesn't have anything, so anything would be.
Okay.
I mean, what kind of spell do you think would be useful? I can
I don't
save like
know.
10 minutes to help brainstorm ideas.
I'm not sure. I think like Ray's really good in hand-to-hand combat and like actual fights, but like this sort of stuff, like the subterfuge and sneaking around and blowing stuff up, she doesn't have a ton of skills to offer. So I was trying to think of something that would like fit those situations.
Well, for sneaking around, there's a spell called Pass Without Trace. You essentially,
Cool.
like, everyone within 30 feet of you when you cast it gets to add 10 to any stealth roll they make.
That wouldn't be a bad one.
If you wanted something kind of more explosive, you could get some of the melee attack spells. So, like Chill Touch is a good one, for example. Like, you kind of attack, when you attack, you kind of give someone like a bunch of necrotic damage as well, and they can't
Right.
regain HP until like after a certain amount of time has elapsed. So that's also quite good. So you can get something along those lines. You could also
Or
get
it's just
something.
like
You
healing
could also
spell
get
too.
like buff spells could also work. So like an enhanced ability, you could like enhance something about yourself or someone else. Or like bless would be a good spell to get a tattoo of, because then you can kind of buff everyone else. Because bless, you add a d4 to every single roll you make, which when you're in combat
Right.
is very useful.
It's pretty good.
Mm.
So
Hmm.
so yeah, you can either go like stealth, buff, attack, kind of increasing stats. Like there are lots of different options.
Yeah,
you
I'll
can
have to
do.
think about it.
Yeah. Are there good defensive like lower spells?
Yes. So there are a few defensive
Shield.
spells. So, for example, there is shield. It's like a reaction spell.
One to level 2.
You add
Pretty low
5 to
level.
your AC, and it increases the
Shield is
chances
so
that any
cool.
hit might then be a miss instead. You can
Yeah.
also do something that's absorb elements. So if someone hits you with an elemental attack, you can you can activate the absorb element spell and reduce the elemental damage. And then the good thing about absorb elements is that on your next attack, you can then release that elemental damage you absorbed, and then do that in your next attack against an opponent. So if someone hits you with a fireball, you absorb the fire, and then your next attack does fire damage. So that's quite
That's
good.
really
Well.
really badass.
That one's
Yeah.
There's
fun.
also Blade Ward. Also reduces damage from non-magical physical attacks. So like any slashing or piercing damage is then halved.
Also like
against
bark
human
skin or
active.
something.
Is there what or something?
Bug
Like
skin,
bug skin or
yeah.
something?
That gives you, is that extra AC or something?
Yeah, shield gives you +5 to AC.
If you were going to recommend a like a defensive minded spell, what would you lean into?
Considering it's also if we're getting them as tattoos, you can like it will likely be that you can only use it once. So you want
What's your
something.
current AC?
Mine, I think it's like 13. I need to
Oh
look
yeah.
at it.
If your current AC is 13, then getting the shield spell will definitely help. Even
Yeah.
if it only stops one attack from hitting you a day, but like that's
Yeah.
still because it would because like for one turn your AC will suddenly be 18. You know.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
like it
Or
only,
if you
it
do
only really
something
lasts
like
one turn though.
bark skin, your AC would be 16, and it's concentration, but you have it for an
Yes.
hour.
Yeah, bark skin.
Mm.
That's a good one. Yeah, because then that would last the whole fight. It's a
That's a
smaller
second
AC
level.
increase, but that's
Last-
still an increase.
Mage armor
I'm gonna
lasts
say
8 hours.
Yes, Mage Armor is
That's
another
what
good one.
people
Mage Armor is
I
only a
use
+2
that-
though, isn't it?
But doesn't that
Yeah,
require you
that
to
makes
not
your
wear
base
any armor?
13 plus your death and whatever. So just
Okay.
it's mostly I don't know how that stacks with armor. It's mostly useful for folks who can't be armored, like
Hence
me.
why it's called mage armor. It's the thing
Yeah.
that sorcerers and wizards use to make them less likely to die.
Oh, because my AC is 14. My
Yeah,
hit
I am
points are
very
okay because
rare
I'm high
among
con.
wizards in that I've got a very high AC, but that's because I'm multi-classing and my wizard class is also a more melee focused wizard class as well.
I've
So
got
I'm
like
And
very
also,
rare in
the
that.
only reason I have 14 is
Yeah.
I have also a cloak of protection and a ring of protection. So I literally am wearing 2 magic items to bring up my AC.
Yeah, and I'm wearing a magical item to give enemies disadvantage every time they try to hit me.
Okay, that's dope as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with
Good magic
concentration,
item.
with Barkskin, you said had concentration. What does that mean? I can't do if I'm
So
No,
with
it's-
using.
concentration, if you get hit and if you take damage, you will need to roll a constitution check to see if you maintain concentration. General rule of thumb is you either have to beat a DC of 10 or half the spell's damage, whichever is higher.
Okay.
So if you get hit for 6 damage, you need to beat a DC of 10. If you get hit for 33 damage, you need to beat a DC of 16, for example. Concentration also usually means that you can't have 2 concentration effects going at the same time. Since you're a fighter, you don't really need to worry about that, so
Right.
because you only ever have the one concentration effect going.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think I'll probably try to think of like some kind of like tree tattoo. You know, if I'm
Yeah.
going with like bark skin, that kind of works.
Nice.
Cool. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
This will be fun.
Yeah. I think that's
I
maybe
hope
it'll
we have
be
enough money
like
to buy them.
yeah, right.
I mean, I've got
Maybe
Maybe we
it'll
can
be
go
good
out
to
and make
see.
some money first.
Wait, I've got a ring of liquidation. We can just like any magical stuff that like we no longer really have need of. We just shove through it and then we get a
Yeah.
bunch of money out of it.
Right, I forgot you had that.
Yeah.
Oh, and then two, Sam is a proficient gambler, so there is that outlet also.
Yeah,
Double the money.
go
Yeah.
gamble on some money. That's for it.
The ball is rolling
Don't-
up.
Oh,
Like that
roll
might
up.
be good inspiration for a real tattoo, depending on how awesome these designs are.
This may fulfill my need to go get another tattoo, hopefully.
I think the
Oh.
sending spell tattoo design. I think it will look like a kind of a black bird just kind of cawing.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mhm.
Either that or like a mouth, but I don't really want a mouth on my tattoo.
See, I pictured the sending spell as just like a tattoo that went across like the knuckles and a thumb and a pinky, so you can just do the phone sign from.
Oh my
back
god,
in the
yeah.
landmark.
Oh my
Like, I love
god, that would be
talking
good.
to It's like a tattoo on the thumb pad and the pinky pad, and that's it. You got your voice spot and your hearing spot.
That'd be
Or
cute.
have it like on your wrist, so like you speak into it like you're speaking into like a watch.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Or have it like
Yeah.
on your ear, so like you press your hand to your ear like you're talking into like a security
Earpiece.
device.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
That's
that
awesome.
one.
Either
We
way,
gotta-
the
we
sending spell
gotta-
is definitely something you have to talk into the tattoo, so it should be somewhere Kaz can reach fairly easily.
Yeah. Also, you gotta keep in mind too, like just in case somehow we were bound, like your hands were bound. Like I would keep that in mind. That might be important.
Oh yeah, whenever spells that like have like verbal, somatic, or material components. I mean, normally material components you can get out of that with just having a spell focus, but like with somatic or verbal components, anytime your character is then like your hands are tied, you then need to like succeed on like dexterity checks to see if you can actually cast a spell with your hands bound. And the worst one though is the verbal component spell. With my wild magic sorcerer character, one time wild magic went off, and the wild magic effect was that bubbles came out of my mouth.
Oh
Which meant
no.
we could no longer speak verbally. This happened in the middle of a battle. So we were in the middle of a battle, and all of a sudden I couldn't cast verbal spells anymore.
Oh no.
I really want to cast a spell and be turned into a potted plant in the middle of battle.
Oh,
Feels like
that happened
a
to me
rite of
once, but it was
passage,
after battle. Yeah, for me it was like the last spell that like killed everyone, and then the wild magic went off, and it was the potted plant, so I was then just a potted plant at the end of the battle. It was like this great moment,
Yeah.
I killed the bad guy, and then I was just suddenly a cactus.
A plant.
That's funny.
Honestly,
long as
the
you can
best
pick the
thing about
plant,
wild
I mean.
magic is when you get control of your wild magic and you can choose which of the effects, and it's not just like, I mean, it's still random, but at least you have a bit of a choice.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay,
We got a peer
I need to
pressure.
get
We'll
going.
for it to get a tattoo as well.
Yeah, right. I also need to get going. Yeah, see you guys next week
Bye
with
bye.
Tattoo.
Yeah.
Next week.
Thank y'all. See y'all.
Bye.